Hi everybody, welcome in. Oh, that's weird. Thank you so much for that follow. Okay, hold on just a moment. Because you followed, the dog gets a treat, so let me just sort that out first. Here you go. Good girl. That is Stevie, and she gets a treat when you follow, so thank you so much for following. How's everybody doing today? We're going to get straight in because we've got a good amount to cover, and I realize this is going to stay on YouTube properly and people might come back to watch it, so we'll do less of the rambling and into the actual game. Hey Red, how you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, I've got the music on. I'm just going to move this. There's a whale in the way. Hold on a second. There, the whale is gone. Noobs, how is your stream, Shasta? You okay? Needing some comfort gaming tonight. That is what we are aiming for. Today is going to be very relaxing. I hear noises. Minimo's still going to sleep, so I'm still a bit quiet. Heidi, hello. I started following you yesterday. I love your Stardew videos. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for following and thanks for watching my videos. I am going to be making more, but today, yes, we're going to do a very nice relaxed let's play. So the idea of today, hi Jen, how are you? The idea of today is that we will start a brand new farm, and like my relaxed playthrough videos, but we'll actually do it in real time. So if you've got a farm, spin it up, let's do this together. Right? If you've got, just have me on in the background, spin up your farm, let's go. I'm okay, I feel that, Jen. It was good, ended early to run to the pharmacy. How am I? I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. It's my first stream in a while, and it's the last, well, I thought it was going to be my last stream until I move, but actually Sunday's D&D will be my last stream before I move. So, yeah, and then I'll be in the new house. I won't be streaming this time next week. Because I'll have just moved. Today, next week I'll have moved, and it'll take me a while to get the house set up, so I don't know when I'll stream next, but we'll see. I don't have any furniture for my office or anything planned yet, so I'm gonna have to we'll work it out. You study Shakespeare? Ooh, what Shakespeare play or writings are you studying? I'm just gonna finish off this cup of tea and to be completely relaxed and, you know, shout out the British vibes. I say British, but, you know, via way of India and China vibes. I have to study Hamlet and Julius Caesar. Mental math has not been so great. Well, Jen, I hope we can help you today. I really do. There's another follow. Thank you so much for following. In case you don't know, when you follow, what happens is that the dog gets a treat. See, she gets a treat. There she is, having a treat. So thank you so much for that follow. Follows are anonymous, so if you do want to introduce yourself, feel free. If you don't, that's absolutely fine. As you see, today I'm wearing my, this is my Umbreon beanie. This is my Pokemon beanie made by my good friend Kimmy Sparks. You can go and find Kimmy Sparks all over the internet. She's an amazing Pokemon artist. I'm just plugging her today for no reason. I love her. So here you go. Go check out Kimmy Sparks. She's on Twitch. She has her own stores everywhere. She goes to conventions all over the world. Her Pokemon merch is highly sought after. It's great. Right. So, Stardew Valley, where are we going to go? Let me move this screen over here so I can see you all. I say see you all so I can see the game. And you can see me. Right, you should have in-game sounds and the music from the background and my voice. Yep, in-game sounds are working. Confirmed. Great. I do not like this Discord overlay, so let's just try and get rid of that. So, everyone will start a new farm. Let's start from the beginning. Everyone who is new to start. Now, I was put on by one of the new members of our Discord. So if you'd like to talk, if you'd like to talk more Stardew Valley, you're absolutely... Stevie. Thanks, Zen. You're absolutely welcome to join the Discord. In our Discord, we talk a lot of things, but predominantly there's a lot of Stardew talk. Stevie gets a treat. Thank you for that, Zen. Stevie has already been fed 3 times today. Yeah, right now, my biggest hype at the moment is that Critical Role Season 4 starts tonight. I'm very, very excited about it. So that's kind of where my current focus is. That and obviously streaming to you guys. So, today, we start a brand new farm. We're going to do it nice and slow, very relaxed, and we'll do it together. You won't be watching till Tuesday on YouTube. I bought a subscription to Beacon so that I can watch it as it comes out. So, Brennan as DM, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Mashaka, you made it. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, so let's get into this, man, before it gets too late. I'm starting at 9 minutes past the hour. This... Nova, hello. Farming ASMR, let's go. How are you doing, buddy? Cannot stay up that late early. Yeah, no, neither can I, Red. That's why I'm going to watch it tomorrow at work. But I can watch it on like 1.5 times speed. So that's great. I am going to apologize if I miss your messages as I'm trying to do all this stuff. But I'm going to talk you through some of the Stardew things as I play. So hopefully, like doing all that, we can sort it all out together, right? We can go through this together. It'll be fun. So my name is going to be That British Mo because that's who I am. Now my farm name is going to be Chill. It's a chill farm. That's what we're doing today. And my favorite thing is going to be sleep because we want to relax. Look, guys. Firstly, there's 2 things just happened. One, we've got a new follower, so Stevie gets another treat. But also, look, it's Biscuit Tin. For those of you who don't know, Biscuit Tin, my best friend, is the person who I started streaming with and Stardew Valley. She is the Stardew Pro. She is the one who got me through my first perfection run. She made all the spreadsheets. She did all the things. She is an absolute pro. So we love Biscuit Tin. And she's also my mod. I think I may be more pro than you now, but you were definitely the pro back in the day. I couldn't have done it without you, Tan. The world's worst mod. Yeah, maybe. Oh, but it's good to have you here. So, my preference of animal is always a dog. I mean, you see Stevie here, so let's get a little Stevie-looking dog. I will very quickly make my dude how I want it to be. How's my hair looking these days? It's probably a little bit... It's realistically, it's like that. Let's make it darker. There's a little flecks of grey in it. Put my beard on me. My eye colour is brown, dark brown. And let's choose a nice shirt for me. I wonder if they've got a hoodie. Definitely going to stick with the blue jeans, but I want dark blue jeans. So obviously the character creation, you can take as long as you want, mostly because there's just so many clothing options. I don't know where to begin. And they've added so many more as well. So there's a lot going on here. That goes back to the beginning. Let's go around here somewhere. I kind of like this grey shirt. Yeah, it's very formal, isn't it? Let's do that. All the games that I play up with it ends up with spreadsheets. It's true. Right now you're playing the Paleo Pines. Sometimes even mobile games. Yep. Chill intro to Stardew. I should played Eve a long time ago. Did you? I did not know the current spreadsheet. Yes, Paleo Pines. Yeah, it's free to play now. Nova is well into Eve. What have I missed? Okay, you're watching Ginny and Joja, yes. When you finish it, you've got to tell me what you think of everything. So, as we've made our character, the next thing we're going to do is choose our farm. Now, I would recommend, if you're first starting out in the game, right, if you've not played before, then definitely choose the standard farm. It is the best of all worlds with regards to having sort of resources to take, space to farm, just navigating around it and stuff. It's probably the easiest one when you're new. Obviously, if you want anything crazier, by all means do what you want, but I would recommend going there. Now, you'll also notice that there is this little spanner here. A lot of people miss this one here, and this is kind of where you can choose some more advanced options in the game. So the community center bundles, you can get the normal one, or if you've played the game a lot of times and you want something a bit different, you can go for the remix. You can also tick this button, which is guaranteed year one completable. Now, the reason for this is that one item in the game, red cabbage, is not available until the second year. But this tick box will guarantee, sometimes you can get the seeds during the first year from the merchant, but it's random. But this tick box guarantees that at some point the traveling merchant will definitely sell you red cabbage seeds in your first year so that you can complete the community center in a year. This goes against everything that I'm currently advocating in this playthrough, which is a very relaxed, not worrying about doing everything as quickly as possible. Oh, thanks, Tan. I've worn them in the office, you know. I think the forest farm is the coziest. I do love the forest farm. I agree. I've managed to buy a whole cabbage from him without yeah, exactly, you can. But yeah, I for this playthrough, again, we're doing a relax. That's what we're pushing here. We're not pushing min-maxing. We're not pushing fast as possible. We're not pushing all of that nonsense, right? We are chill. So I would ignore this. Again, you can have all of these other options. You spawn monsters on the farm. Your profit margin can be lower if you want to make the game harder. Your mining rewards, again, you get your normal options, your remix options. These are multiplayer options. And then if you want to have a way to randomize the world, you can actually put in a seed number here, which will randomize the world based on that seed. And if you can go online, you can actually see a bunch of different ones that generate loads of different stuff. But again, these are the advanced game options. And for this relaxed playthrough, you don't need to worry about it. I'm only pointing it out for those of you who have played for a while and you want something a bit different. If you haven't noticed this before, it's available. I'm not going to skip the intro, we'll watch it together, because I know there's a bunch of people here that are new. So we are chill until we meet the whale bubble fucker. Oh my goodness me, you've watched my video about the whale, about the bubble fucker. Oh, Siva, hello, how are you doing? Siva, you excited? I'm so excited for Critical Role tonight. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to click OK. We're going to start the game. I'm doing well. Yeah, we're starting the game from fresh. Now, I haven't got music on in the game, so this is all very, very different because we're listening to it. We're listening to the normal. Should I put the sad one on? Hold on. There you go. Now it's like the actual game. Apology. Hello. I'm a victim of the bubble fucker. Okay. I want you to have this. I want you to have this sealed envelope. He's British now. This is done. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now, listen close. This is very important because this is what tells us the whole story, right? This is how I want my playthrough. The relaxed playthrough that I that I made all my videos on was based on this intro that a lot of people kind of like skip over, right? And this is why I'm like, you don't have to min-max the game. The game isn't about min-maxing. Listen to grandfather's words. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. I want to watch Party, Siva. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. It's too true. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. Everyone always talks about grandfather's bed. Look at how wonky that is. Now let Grandpa rest. Some years later, XX. So this is where we work. The Joja Mart, or Joja, I guess. Not the Mart, but Joja, the corporation. Look, terminated. This guy looks like very happy. There I am. That person's dead at his desk. I'm depressed, but the camera's watching me. I like how big that computer screen is though. I love this. Open the letter. Let's go. Dear British Mo, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life. Real connections with other people and nature. Real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed a deed to that place, my pride and joy, Chill Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. Have you ever tried to do a role? Yes, Pandora, Panini. In fact, so before today, my live stream game is actually a role play of as Captain Mal Reynolds of the Firefly. So in my mind, the role play is Mal Reynolds has retired as a space cowboy and is now farming on an alien planet. He's retired to become a farmer, and that's how I play the game. I still love your efficiency in year one gameplay. It's relaxed, but still covering everything a new player needs. Well, thank you so much. This is kind of what we're doing now as a live stream even, so we can do it together, day by day, and see how we go. And, you know, you can see for real when I go to bed at 2 in the afternoon, and that I'm not just joking. It's not just a bit. I do it for real. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hello to the old guy for me, will you? Lewis, what is it you and Lewis have got going on, man? Off we go on the bus. Stardew Valley, half a mile. Look at this lush greenery. It's my favorite person. Ooh. I'm gonna let it play some music for now. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's right there now. Well, he's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. We love Robin. We love Robin. I say we, everybody. The farm's right over there if you follow me. This is Chill Farm. Whoops. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. Very true. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. Why, thank you. here we are, your new home. Ah, the new farmer. Mayor Lewis. We don't like Mayor Lewis. Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house. Very rustic. It's a word. Rustic? That's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude. It's okay, Robin, I forgive you. Don't listen to her, that British Mary. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so you buy one of her house upgrades. Calling me out. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. Now look, technically, right, we start the game on spring 1, right? We start the game on the 1st of spring. In this intro, that's tomorrow. So what day is this? Think. On that note, my current goal in SCV is to get money to buy the kitchen upgrade. Oh yeah, that's a good upgrade to get. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, and I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Yeah, spring 0. Exactly. That love of cooking is a great... Oh, I don't know that one. Well, good luck. She's side-eyeing him the whole time. And we begin. Okay, so as per usual, I will go through some of the options for you all. Is the music volume and stuff okay, or is it too loud? Am I okay? Do we need to change any volumes or anything? Let me know. I fear it might be a bit loud. Music is a little loud, okay. I wonder why it's not... Oh, it is changing, okay. Hey, is that okay? That should hopefully be a bit better now. Let me know. You got to tell me. Hopefully now we're okay. And the mic is okay. Everything's good. Nothing's breaking. Seems the same. Okay, hold on. I'll turn it down a bit more. Is that should have turned it down considerably. Better, yes, okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, and I should still be loud, so sounds softer. Okay, good. So, to very quickly just run over this part. I do it in the videos anyway, but I'll do it now in case anybody's watching that hasn't played before or is new to the game. Someone put me on, I think it was someone new to the community said that the game is currently free on PlayStation Plus, which has brought a lot more people in. And that's the reason I'm doing this Let's Play, because there are a number of new people who haven't played Stardew, so this might be a good way for them to kind of be introduced. I would say, initially, nothing of this really matters. Obviously, these are your clothes, you can change them. You can wear a hat here when you find one. These are your tools to start with. These are your skills. Again, don't need to worry about any of this stuff. These are all of the people. These are the people you've met. These are the people you haven't met. This is your friendship levels with all of them. Again, doesn't matter. This is a map of the place. Again, when you discover places, like this place you don't know, there's question mark, question mark, question mark, but some of these places which are public, normal places you can see, they all have addresses. 1 Willow Lane, look at that. Oops. Then you've got the crafting menu, again, right now, not important. Your animals that you have, not important. Special items, not important. Don't get worried. If you try and look through all this stuff, you're going to get bogged down and you're going to get stressed out. Right? All of these things don't matter. Just go to the options. What I suggest, joining for the first time, Stardew is my favorite game. I love your content. Hanging out here while work on coursework. Well, thank you so much. I'm not a shrimp. And also, I'm not a shrimp. I saw that you became a member on YouTube. So thank you so much for that. Your channel membership has not only earned you channel membership and you will get an animal on this farm, but the dog will get a treat. So thank you for feeding the dog. There you go. She has been fed thanks to you. Also, the 83 on the end of your name makes me very happy. Right, so a couple of things I would always suggest selecting here. Auto run. Very good. Show portraits to show the people. Show merchant portraits. You can see more artwork. It's really good. Always show tool hit location. I would strongly recommend doing that so you know where you're going to be digging, right? Or what you're going to be hitting. Very, very useful. I wish you could get a pet shrimp and name it not a shrimp. That would be amazing. The hide tool hit location when moving, you can hide that. That doesn't really matter. This stuff doesn't matter. I'm not really too bothered. If you use a slingshot, I never do. Yeah. Pause game when game window is inactive. This is actually very useful if you alt tab a lot, because time in the game does run. It constantly runs, except when you're in menus. But if you are in the middle of a game and you alt tab out to send someone a message, that counter will keep ticking. So this is a good one. Controller style menus again. If you use that. This one, show advanced crafting information. This will be very useful to you. I'll put the music down because we are going to be playing our own music. If your animal noise bugs you, you can mute the animal sounds. I like to lock the toolbar because I like it to be in one place. It's either at the bottom or it's at the top. I like it to stay at the bottom, so I keep it at the bottom and lock it. And the other thing I do is click the zoom button so I can zoom in and out of the farm when I want to. None of these others really matter, but this one is very useful. You can take a screenshot of anything that you're on at the moment. Hey McFloof, how are you doing, Kayla? So you can do that too. But those are the options. Again, if I went through them too quickly, auto run, show the different portraits, always show the tool hit location, use the advanced crafting information, and I would personally have the toolbar locked and the zoom buttons showing. So those are the menu options to get started with. Right, so in game, what do we do? The first thing we've got is what I like to turn on the fire. Now remember, you can move any of these things around the place if you want. You can move your bed. Some people like to be super efficient and move the bed right next to the door, so it's quicker for them to like get in and get to the door. I'm not that bothered. I'll put the bed somewhere it looks nice. You can turn on the fire by right clicking or secondary click on the joypad. You can sit down in your chair, and you can watch the TV. And on the TV, hello, thank you so much for that follow. That was a follow, wasn't it? Goodness me, it is another follow, which means that Stevie gets another treat for another follow. Stevie gets a treat. Good girl. Stevie Cam is staying on all day today because we're not going to big screen, so you guys are lucky we get the Stevie Cam all day. So here we can check the weather for the next day. So tomorrow's going to be a beautiful sunny day. That's really helpful. Hey Mike, how are you doing? That's really helpful for on the days where you need to upgrade your watering can, because when you upgrade any tool from Clint, he takes it away from you for 2 days. So it's useful to know when will be the next rainy day. You can water everything and then go get your watering can upgraded when you know the next day is going to be raining, so you don't need to water anything. So you can work around it quite nicely by checking the weather. The other thing you can check is your luck, so you can see what your luck is today. Today's neutral luck. It's neither going to be positive or negative, which is fine. This will affect a few things in game. Again, right now it's not really, you don't have to worry about getting into it all, because the luck system can get quite complicated. But for the most part, like for your everyday beginning farming, it doesn't really matter. Just enjoy the game. Don't worry about the luck. It will come into more of its own when you want to go mining and things like that. It can affect. I don't even care anymore. I will go mining on any day. Good luck, bad luck. For me, it doesn't matter. It's all still enjoying the game, getting experience, having fun. I'm not out here to be like trying to maximize efficiency. I just want to chill. Tempe, hello, how are you doing, guys? Listen, if you want to meet the coziest streamer this side of the universe, you want to hang out with Tempe, Tulip, Spuddy. If you're around, can I please get a shout out for Tempe? Tempe is one of the coziest streamers around. She is an absolute legend and a sweetheart and a half. So yes, thank you, please. Finally, you can do living off the land. This thing will actually give you tips for farming in case you aren't aware of them already. So it says here, chop wood, search for wild forage to earn some cash while you wait for your first harvest. So sometimes this stuff will be like, it will generally be on point. It will be season per season advice, that sort of thing. Thanks, buddy. How am I doing? I'm doing great, Tempe. I'm doing really good, thanks. Just teaching people how to Stardew in a very chilled way. Not going to get ourselves overwhelmed and crazy. Is there any music playing? I think it stopped because I can't hear any music. Okay, so that's the TV. I'm going to turn on my fire again. And the last thing you get, there is music, right? Oh, there isn't. Sorry. There is, but I can't. Okay, I can't hear it, so that's okay. I don't mind. The last thing you get on your first day is this parcel, which is free parsnip seeds. And this is a present from Mayor Lewis to get you kind of started on your journey of farming. So we can go outside and we can sort this out. But when we do go outside, we're going to see there's a lot of mess. We'll get to that in a second. Lastly, you'll also see here that this flashing icon is your journal, so you can click on it or you can press the button or the key it says to access your journal, and it will give you some early quests to start off with. Introductions, it will be a nice gesture to introduce yourself around town. Some people might be anxious to meet the new farmer. 2 of 28 people greeted Lewis and Robin, who we've already met, which tells us there's still another 26 people that we can meet. Now again, don't let this kind of make you go crazy. There is no rush to meet everybody. You do not have to do this. You can do it in a year. You can do it in 5 years. It really doesn't. Just take your time. If you come across people, go and say hi. You'll see later on as we kind of get into the friendship side of things, it can be a grind to try and focus on friendships, and which I suggest that if that is something you want to do and you want to achieve all the friendships with everybody, I would suggest kind of taking it really slow, focusing on a few people at a time. But again, for now, don't worry about it. So this button here will actually cancel the quest. I wouldn't suggest doing that, only because once you cancel the quest, you can't get it back again. Especially these kind of quests, like the introduction quests. Some of these quests, when you do them, you get money. So even if you're not going to do it right now, it's always a good idea to keep it there so that you can come back to it at another time, because you might just complete it. You know, there's no time limit on many of these quests. So it might be that 3 in-game years later you do it and you just get a bunch of cash. So I wouldn't cancel quests unless you're absolutely sure, like, I'm never going to do that. Then by all means go ahead. And then the next thing here is getting started. So if you want to become a farmer, so again, these really, really important to kind of like read this. It'll give you all the information you need to get started. A lot of people say, oh, Stardew doesn't tell you what to do. It's true that a lot of the game is exploration. Go in, you know, do find things by exploring. But they do give you some pieces of advice. The television, for example, is a great place to get advice. And also the actual quest text itself. If you want to become a farmer, you have to start with the basics. Use your hoe to till the soil, then use a seed packet on the tilled soil to sow a crop. Water it every day until the crop is ready for harvest. So then they give you a mission, cultivate and harvest a parsnip. So we will go and do this. Heading outside, we see the hell that is this landscape that we are presented with. Rocks, fiber plants, or weeds actually, that give you fiber, and wood, and then some trees, some big tree stumps we can't do anything about, and some big rocks later down there that we can't do anything about. What we'll do is and there's lots of grass as well. So to break wood, you need your axe. So I like to rearrange my tools in a particular order. You can do however you want, but this is the order I do it in. And I can, if you're on PC, you've got numbers. So I like to use the numbers to go through them quickly, or you can use the scroll wheel. So for wood, you need your axe. And remember that every single time you use a tool, your energy level is going to go down. You can see I'm 264 now. For the rocks, you're going to need a pickaxe. And from there, you'll be able to get stone and some coal. And other things get dropped as well. But coal is very useful for when we have a furnace, so keep all of these items with you. And we will store them somewhere safe. Finally, for fiber, you can use your axe or your pickaxe on fiber, but if you don't want to use energy, look, we're already on 242, use your scythe. Scythe uses no energy. And you can get rid of little baby trees like this. You can get rid of this, the weeds, and you can get rid of grass. Now, again, if you've watched my getting started video guide, you'll know that I say everyone's going to get really angry if you start sort of harvesting your grass, like cutting your grass now. But it won't make any difference, right? You could cut all the grass that you see here, and you'll still have plenty of grass left for when you get animals, so don't worry. If this is getting in your way, get rid of it. If it's not aesthetically pleasing and it's bugging you, get rid of it. Remember, you can use this scythe all day long, and it won't use any energy. So in the early days when you don't have much food and you need to conserve your energy and you still want to be doing things all day, walk around with a scythe and clear up parts of your farm or whatever you can from your farm. That's all the weeds and, you know, some of the grass. Again, I wouldn't say all the grass, but, you know, keep this big chunk over here. You can keep a big chunk over there. You'll be absolutely fine. You'll have plenty of grass by the time you need to create a silo. So don't worry. Stuff is in my way. I'm just going to get rid of it. The other thing, so what you'll want to use your energy for, right? If you're not using your energy for all of this stuff because you're busy, you know, using the scythe, what do you want to use your energy on? Well, we need to hoe the ground to plant our parsnips. Hoeing the ground also takes energy. So we've cleared enough space now to plant 15 parsnips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to till the earth here, 15 little spaces for the parsnips to go in. So this is the tool hit location. You can see here I know exactly where I'm going to dig. If I don't have that on, sometimes you could be facing that way, but you click up there and then you dig there when you think you're going to dig there. That's why I always keep the tool hit location on. It's very, very useful. So we do... Hey Dino, how are you doing? So as we do our 15 bits of land, we can either water it or put the parsnips in. So let's put the parsnips in. Remember, you can't put parsnips on not tilled land, so you won't accidentally put it there, but it will go on any tilled land that you've done. Okay, we've got parsnips. Let's water them now. You'll find your own ways of watering. I like to stand in the middle of a block of 9 and just go like this. It requires the least amount of movement, and it just means that I can get it done nice and easy and not miss any. you'll need to fill your watering can, which you can do in any source of water, a river, a pond. Later on, when you get a fish pond, you can do it there, or here, or a well, wherever. These are the 15 parsnips. They are now planted, watered, and they'll be good in 3 days. So, what else can I use my energy for? In the start of the game, I would strongly recommend using your energy to get wood. Now, you can chop trees, but the amount of trees... Amidas, hi, yeah, new chill beginning. Yes, it is. So in the beginning, the amount of energy that you're going to use to chop down trees is not going to be worth it, right? What I would say is the actual individual little logs of wood only take 1 hit to destroy. So I would recommend just destroying the individual pieces of wood that you can. This is only so that you save some energy so that you can actually, not faint in your first day or go to bed early while you do this, because you don't have any food right now. So what we need is 50 pieces of wood to be able to create a chest that we will use to store all of the things we've picked up in. I would again suggest, even though this is a chilled playthrough, we're not really focusing on kind of making money as quickly as possible. We're not focusing on the community center and all of that stuff. But what we are focusing on is not getting stressed. And to that end, one of the things I would suggest to you to not be stressed later in game, at this point, everything you collect, do not sell. Do not sell a single thing that you're collecting here. All this fiber, all these seeds, everything you find, keep everything. This is why I'm focusing on building a chest, because you will be able to store that stuff, because your inventory won't be able to hold all of that stuff. So that's why I'm saying let's get that, let's use that, let's save our energy, let's get that 50 pieces of wood between now and day 2, and then we can sort of like just relax knowing that we can collect a bunch of stuff and we can keep it all safe right outside our farm, and we won't lose anything, because later on in the game you're going to need this stuff. You might not think it now, but things like each individual piece of stone that you get, each piece of fiber, is very, very useful later on, and this is the time you can collect all of it for free without having to like run around all over the place looking for it later in game when you need it. So that's just a little bit of early advice for your, when you get to the end of year 1 and you're like, oh no, I really wish I had some fiber right now. This will help you. I feel like getting foraging XP from trees is not bad. No, this is also true. Yes, you will get foraging XP. So again, I say, in the very beginning, when you want to make a chest, focus on just the individual logs. Once you've made your chest, the next day go down and chop trees. It's all good. But firstly, when you want your chest, I would say focus on the logs, because it will take less energy. You'll be able to get 50 logs. As you can see, look, we already done some, right? We've already got 43 logs. Right, we'll be able to get 50 before the end of this day. Can you see it's 6:40 p.m. I'm taking it really, really slow. I'm not rushing. Like, I'm not sort of freaking out. Take my time. This farm is going to take a while to clear, and we don't need to do it all in day 1, right? Yeah, we can go around, we can use our scythe, clean up all the weeds that we don't want, clean up all the grass we don't want. Now I've got 50 wood, I can go and build that chest. So in your menu, head over to your crafting menu, you'll see the chest. It says it needs 50 wood. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make that chest. Drop it in my inventory. Now I can go and select it and put it here. Once I've done that, I can now put all the things inside. So I'm going to keep all of this stuff. Here, If that's not there, you can also change the color of the chest. So I'm going to make this chest green. Getting pinged, but I need to find out why I'm getting pinged. It's probably... yeah, it's fine. It's Biscuit Tin. That's okay. She's messaging me about Ginny and Joja. Right, so now I've done all that. I still got a bunch of energy left, so I'm going to go around and just knock out some of these pieces of wood. Because I did the thing that I really wanted to do, which was build the chest. Now I'm going to knock out these pieces of wood. Sorry, stone. I'm going to knock out these pieces of stone. So as you chop down trees, as you get the weeds, as you do those kind of things, the skill that you're upgrading or the skill that you're leveling up is your foraging skill. And as you go around breaking rocks, you're going to be upgrading your mining skill. So keep that in mind, as the foraging skills are very, very useful early on, as Dino correctly pointed out. Upgrading your foraging skills gives you access to early in-game foods quicker, that you can make from just chopping down some trees, which is really useful. You see now my energy bar is getting lower and lower and lower. It's okay, we'll be fine because we're right next to our house. Right, but when you start to get, and I'll show you what it looks like, when you start to get really tired, you see this starts happening. When it starts shaking, stop. Because if you carry on, you'll start to get exhausted. If you keep carrying on, you will become sluggish and slow right down. And then you'll faint. So now you'll see we've got a bunch of stuff in here already. We can click this button, add to existing stacks, and if there's anything in here that's in here, this stuff will automatically get added to that. So those things just got added, and I just add my wood now. It's 9:40 p.m. At 2 a.m. We will automatically be shut down, but I've got no energy left. I can go out with my scythe and just keep kind of chopping weeds, getting fiber, right? But I'm just going to go to sleep because I don't mind. Hey, Raven, how are you doing? I think the axe early on is a good choice, or watering can if you can get some rainy days. Agreed. Red, need to nip away and get my kids to bed. Okay, see you soon, Red. I made some birthday cards for my cousins, but didn't manage to send them. Oh no, the post office closes early. Oof. So, to go to bed, we just jump in our bed and say, yes, I want to sleep for the night. Progress has been saved. The next day begins. We didn't sell anything, we're good. Again, we can check the TV for the weather tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to rain. So, when you start a new farm, it always rains on day 3. That's just always. Watering can is always my first priority because I plant huge plots. Yeah. So as you go through the game, as you start playing, you will see your play style. You'll see the things that you enjoy doing more, the things that you don't enjoy doing, and you will sort of focus on the areas that you care about the most. So if you are someone who's like, I like chopping trees, right? I love the foraging stuff. You know, you'll probably upgrade your your axe sooner. If you're all about farming, you'll likely upgrade your watering can sooner and your hoe sooner because it makes farming quicker and easier. So you've got to, I guess, as you keep playing, you'll decide, right? You'll decide what works for you. And again, that's the point, right, of this whole process, right? The whole point of this video and this introduction is like opening up a portal for you to kind of discover how you enjoy playing the game your way and making that the right way, as opposed to listening to lots of advice from min-maxers trying to stress you out. Tip for later, once you get the tea sapling, you can plant those instead of fences. They don't degrade, they look better, and they still serve as a fence. That is very good point. Some people use chairs. Hello there, I just got back from my fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. Willie. That will be our fishing rod, and we will go and see fishing because we'll talk about fishing in just a moment as well. He means Bim, by the way. Yeah, right. Okay, so let's go over to Willy. Let's go see the beach. What we'll do is, as we're going down there, we'll clear a path for our way so it's easier for us to go in the future. So I will chop a few things as we go. Oh, but actually we should water these plants as well. So let's water this for the day. My personal advice, when I first start, I like to plant this not too far away from the water supply, so I can go and, because as you get bigger and bigger plots, you're going to need to keep going back and refilling your watering can over and over again. So the closer you are to the water, the easier that is. So just be aware. These only take 3 days to grow, and after that you'll have your first set of parsnips, which is quite cool. So we're going to clear a nice little path for ourselves to get down to the beach, or actually to get south, basically. So we can't get rid of these big ones, but anything that's in our way, we should kind of try and get rid of. Just to make life a little bit easier for us. Oops, wrong tool. Again, if I spent all day doing this and didn't see Willy for that fishing rod, again, it doesn't matter. I'll just see him the next day, or the next day, or the next day, right? It's all good. If you get really caught up in doing what you're doing, it's fine. That's a geode. It says here, you found a geode. The local blacksmith can break it open for you. It costs 25 gold to break open a geode. But yes, you get some really, really good stuff from them. Right, so now we have a pretty decent, easy to get to path from our farm down to the exit at the bottom. What I'll do is, before I actually go down to see Willy, it's only 9:30, I will go and dump this stuff in the chest. I can't break that one. Okay. The mindfulness of clearing the landscape. I do love clearing the landscape. Do what feels good. Exactly. I recommend, honestly, keeping up with these events like opening mines and getting the rod, but cozy in the game for real. I think the thing is, it really doesn't matter. You don't have to rush. If you don't go the day the mines open, if you go the next day, if you go a month later, it's still going to be there. If you're like, all I want to do is farming, just do farming. I did one whole spring where all I did was potato farm, because all I wanted to do was grow potatoes. And that is it. I just did that for the entire spring. I didn't go to the mines. I didn't fish. I didn't do anything else. I just went and farmed potatoes. And when I did that and I cleared up my farm, I just went to sleep and woke up the next day, rinse and repeat. And that's all I wanted to do that spring. That's what I felt like doing. It was fine. That British spud. Ham on potatoes. Potatoes are the best. Make your farm look nice first if you feel like it. Yeah, do some mining if you feel like it. Or go fishing. Exactly. So we head our way down, 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 and we get our cutscene with Willy, who will teach us about fishing and show us the fishing rod. So I wouldn't start with doing all at once skill-wise. Yeah, I like taking it bit by bit. Oh, hey there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. Thanks, Willy. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Pandora, I still really don't like fishing, so I never intentionally go see Willy. I hated fishing until I learnt how to do it, and now I love it. But wait, because Willy will come to your house and give you the training rod, or you can go buy it from him very cheaply, and that will make fishing very easy. I will show you right now, Pandora, exactly how easy. Alright, so he wants to give me his old fishing rod. Thanks very much. Now let's take a look at how this all goes. So, we can now go ahead and fish. So let me show you the bamboo pole. I've got enough energy. As we cast it out and our first fish comes in. I wish I had STV on PC. Oh man, yeah, it's really good on PC. Missed that one. My laptop is too shit. I didn't think anything was too terrible to run Stardew. I thought it ran on literally everything. Okay, so as you can see here, look, this is a really tricksy fish. Look at this guy, right? We have a really tiny fish bar, right? Literally, unless you're a professional, this is going to be really, really hard to do. Okay, so what we do is we go to the shop, we go buy the training rod from Willy for 25 gold. And you saw that tiny fish bar. It's a light game, but not the most optimized. I get what you mean. My laptop starter's been playing? Really interesting. The only thing is, Nova, then you don't get the Steam achievements. So the training rod will only let you catch the basic fish, but if you look at the size of the bar, everything's changed. We have an incoming ad break in a minute, so just give me a second. Yeah, well, Roll20 doesn't run on anything, Raven. Roll20 is literally the worst. Least optimized VTT in existence. What? That was weird. It did ding ding and I clicked the button, but it didn't pick it up. Whoa! Oh my goodness, we have a raid. Hold on a second, guys. Rusty and Alis, how are you doing? Welcome in. We're just about to go into ads, I'm afraid. Nikki, hi. But we'll be back right after these ads, so stay there. Ads are coming. I can't do anything about it. Twitch is annoying. But in 3 minutes, we'll come back to the game. But in the meantime, I will try and get this fish so that Pandora on YouTube can see what's going on. And if you don't want to watch ads, you can go onto YouTube where there are no ads. There you are. We are live streaming on both. You can still chat to all your Twitch friends on YouTube. How you doing, Nikki? I love it when everybody knows each other. I've used the training rod before. Still don't like. You still don't like the minigame. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. It is a difficult game. So here we go. But look how much bigger that fishing bar is compared to before. Right? That is giant sized. So we've got a couple of fish.
Do you watch ads?
No, I do not.
Have you watched ads?
No, I have not.
You're a beautiful viewer. Will you watch ads?
Maybe.
Oh, when will you watch ads?
So there is ads. Oh dear, Nikki is doing awful. Right, let me have a quick tea break, a quick drink break. Juxtapose, hi, I am live. How are you? You're saying, hey, you are live. At first I read that as, hey, you are alive. And I was like, yes, I am alive. Somehow. I do be live. How are you doing? I saw that you followed us. How are you? I want these Twitch ads to go away. There's only 2 more minutes of them. Because then we need to get to the artifacts and the wiggly worms. And then then I'll stop tutorialing and we'll just like play the game. But you know, there's always things to talk about. I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, Nikki, what is wrong? Headaches, migraines since Tuesday last week. I hate the museum aspect. I feel so pressured to collect stuff. The thing is, again, it's another one of those things, right? The museum is there and you can get overwhelmed by it. You can get stressed out by trying to collect everything and give it to the museum. But, again, it's not necessary. Like, you can just, like, as you come across things, it's all a mindset, right? It's just what... like how you're perceiving the game. And again, I think that's generally kind of like a mindset of video games these days. Once I get the first ancient seed, I stop donating to the museum. Yeah. The thing is, I think it is very much a mindset of how a lot of modern games have kind of forced us to get into, which is this kind of idea of, you know, being as best as possible, like being the best possible, being as fast as possible, you know, being a collector, like doing all the collectibles, doing all of the this, doing all of that, like trying to get as much done as fast as we can, as efficiently as we can. But really, like, that isn't... I don't think that... I think for me, anyway, it goes kind of like against the grandpa's ethos, right? The whole idea of it, the whole idea of coming to... And okay, so, cards on the table, right? I love min-maxing. I love challenge runs in Stardew. I love doing all the crazy stuff, right? I do it, I love it, right? But that's because I enjoy that. I enjoy the fact that the game lets me do that, lets me make it difficult, right? It's like, it's a weird game in that it can be really cozy and it can be so difficult if you want it to be. And I do enjoy it difficult. I like challenging myself, and so I do like playing it that way. However, if I'm going storyline focused, you know, the entire purpose of the game was you were leaving the corporate 9-to-5, kind of being pushed to the edge of your sort of like pushed to your limit, right? Your breaking point. You left that world. You opened that letter from your grandfather to go and live a chill and easy life, right? To go and live a different kind of life, one which is focused on nature, which is focused on friendships. And so, yes, we can continue bringing the real world life, like the real life mindset into the game, which is sort of like how the real world works, right? It's like, I've got to get to work, I need to wake up at this time, I've got to get this done, you know, I've got all these chores to do, I've got to do the laundry, I've got to pay the bills, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. And that, taking that kind of stress into the game as well, because then we're like, oh, I need to get this, I have to make sure I'm here by this time, I've got to make sure I dig up this by this point, I've got to... Yes, you can play the game like that, but the reason why you don't have to, and it's not even a requirement, is because there's no time limit on quests, right? When Consendate made the game, he didn't put time limits on quests. It doesn't matter if it takes you 1 year to get a pale ale to Pam, or 5 years, or 2 days, right? It's all good. You know, when Caroline wants a pumpkin, she doesn't have to get it the next day. She can get it 5 years' time, right? Again, the game doesn't penalize you. It doesn't say, oh, tough luck, mate, you can't do that now. If you don't go to the mines, you know, for 3 years, it really doesn't matter. And so yeah, you can kind of come into it with that craze, but if that's stressing you out, if that's making you overwhelmed in the game, you got to turn off that side of your brain. And you know, if you like it, then by all means play the game that way, right? If you like that challenge, if you like the rushing around, if you enjoy that, which I do at times, absolutely go for it. But if you find like, oh my god, Stardew's too stressful, Stardew's too overwhelming, like I can't get into it, it's your mind that needs to change. Right? You've got to see the game in a completely different way, and then you'll find that actually when you do it at the pace that makes you feel comfortable, you're gonna find so much magic in this game, so many amazing things for you to discover as you slowly go through it. Do my perfection saves. I kind of have to get all the stuff. I like being a collector, but I never stress myself out about getting things fast. That's good. Yeah, it does eat up most of the day to fish. Still, better is better mechanic fishing than based on monotony. Oh man, yeah, if I had STV on laptop, I'd definitely get the mod that lets Seb and Sam be a couple. That's cute. I think I hate most about the game is quests from Demetrius, because it stops making me fish that. Well, no one likes Demetrius, man. He is the absolute worst. It's a pleasure to finally see the most chill content creator on the internet streaming live. Thanks for this. I plan on checking out your D&D stuff too. Thanks, Primeval Spectre. How are you doing? Yeah, we do D&D on Sunday nights. In fact, we'll be doing D&D this Sunday night. But yes, I do stream here every Thursday. I didn't last Thursday, I was busy, but otherwise, yes, every Thursday I'm on YouTube. So yeah, anyway, enough rambling. Let's get back into it. So, me artifact spots, dig them up with a hoe. We have a book. You found a lost book. The library's collection has expanded. Thank you. We can pick up these random shells. Remember, again, we don't have too much inventory right now, but let's not worry about it. Val! Oh my goodness, guys, it's Val. Spuddy, can I get a shout out for Val? Val, how excited are you for Critical Role tonight? Very excited is the answer, I know. We're still playing music? Yes, we are. I think we are. I'm running along on Amethyst. I'm not going to accept this quest because I have no intention of doing it. I binge most YouTube because I had no idea what I was doing in Stardew. Well, I'm glad to see you here. The day's going so slow. I know, right? I know. Just waiting for that. Oh, it's the workout day today. So what I want to do, I've got 475 gold. I'm going to buy potato seeds just because I love potatoes, and I'm just going to plant all of those potato seeds. So I'm going to spend all my money and just buy some potato seeds. And this is good. That's what I feel like doing. That's what I'm going to do. Val is on YouTube, but I give it a try. Oh yeah, I think Val is on Twitch. Shining Star Val is on Twitch. I see her right there. I'm going to expand out my plot now for another 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and put me taters in here. Water it. There we go. All done. I've still got a little bit of energy left, so I'm just going to chop a few trees down. Because, you know, who needs the environment? Thank you for that, Spuddy. Is it possible to catch the legend on year 1? Well, okay, look. To catch the legend, you have to have level 10 fishing, right? I have gotten... Yes, it is the Prairie King music. Oh, no, sorry, this is the winter music. Sorry. I can barely hear it. Oh, wait, because my headphones are low. There. That's why I couldn't hear it. This is the Junimo Kart music. So this music is on the water levels in Junimo Kart. So that's probably what you're thinking of. No, I want this. I don't want this. I might actually sell those fish. I'm going to keep the rest of this stuff. And collect all my wood. Thank you. Still need to beat Junimo Kart. Hell yeah, that is a tough game. Now, I cannot make Junimo Kart cozy. I have a video on how to play it, on the tricks on how to beat the game, but I can't make it cozy. I've tried, guys. I've really tried, but it's one of those games that just doesn't. So I'm getting exhausted already. So we're going to stop here. Right. And in fact, what I might do is I might go around with the scythe and just collect some of them, cut down some of that weed. It's very relaxing to just walk around, chopping weed. Like where you go insane with, this is fine. I think you should make Junimo Kart cozy, but it's not the cozy type, it's mentally ill cozy. It's really Stardew sounds relax me. Yeah, Stardew sounds relax me too. Maybe they are similar because I haven't played much of Junimo Kart, but Prairie King on the other hand. Well, the thing is, I don't know which one's harder, actually. I've done both. And I've done both the version, like both Junimo Kart games. So, you know, endless mode, the normal leveled mode, and then Prairie King completion. I don't know. I would say they're on. I would say they're probably on par difficulty wise. They're different, but they're difficult. Yeah, they're both difficult, but in different ways. I can make Junimo Kart cozy by playing it and not getting stressed out when I keep dying all the time. Same with Prairie King. Anyone who's watched me play it live on stream can attest to the fact that, you know, I remain very calm even when I get screwed over in the worst ways possible. Nope. Prairie King is difficult because it's so heavily run. Yeah, but so is Junimo Kart. Yeah, we're chill to Junimo Kart stage 3. That bubble fucker, man. That bubble fucker. But Junimo Kart is actually the game that broke me in terms of like... So before I played Junimo Kart, I would never play a game that was difficult. I never played Dark Souls. You know, any game where you have to die 1,000 times before you kill an enemy, like Doom on hard level, Hollow Knight, Celeste, any of those games, never would touch them, right? I would rage quit every single one. Then I needed the horse whistle in Junimo Kart, and I needed to complete Mr. Key's quest for those 20 gems, right? And I wanted that horse whistle more than anything. So I sat down and I just played Junimo Kart non-stop until I beat it. And the level of joy that I attained when I beat the game was akin to nothing I'd ever felt when gaming before, ever. And it brought out my masochistic side. It made me a slut for pain. And now I will play Dark Souls, Elden Ring, every game on extra hard difficulty. Like, I don't care. Celeste, after I beat Junimo Kart, I went and I beat Celeste. I just recently beat Hollow Knight. Like, I'm just give me it. Give me all the pain. Give me the hell. I'll take it all. But that's all because of Junimo Kart, and it never would have happened if it wasn't for that. But I'm really glad because now I felt like I was missing out on so many cool games before, and now I can play everything. And I'm like, I don't care. Bring it on. The more difficult, the better. After I finished Junimo Kart challenge, I got addicted to it. Yeah, that's what happens. Carry high. I still haven't caught more than one catfish, let alone the legend. I've achieved level 10 and thanked my cat for throwing me a catfish more than once. Oh, bless. It is tricky, but you can attach different things though to your rod. What are you using? There are a couple of really good things to attach to your rods to make it much easier. Yeah, both are random, Junimo Kart and Prairie King, and I think Junimo Kart's random is more meaner than Prairie King's, if I'm honest with you. Suffering for 8 hours and addicted to it. Hell yeah. Game win junkie, looking for a rush of pleasure, satisfaction, fulfilling Valentine's, thinking you're never going to beat it? Yeah. A couple of things to add to your rod to make it easier. Oh yeah, we can add, no, there is an add quote, but Spuddy will have to do it because it's exclamation quote add, and only mods can do it. So it's exclamation quote add and then the quote, and then I usually follow it up by the person who said it, me. But I can also do it as well. If Spuddy's busy, I can do it, so don't worry. Okay, we're gonna go to sleep. We sold something today. And we have leveled up. Now you see we can create the field snack. This is a really good piece of food early in game, because by chopping trees you can get all the things that you need to make field snacks, and that will keep you going in the field. That's literally why it's called a field snack, with energy. I got it. Spuddy's on the case. Right, we need some more drink. I would do it, but I'm the worst mod. That's okay, Tans. We'll accept this. Chopping a variety of trees. That's true, because you need seeds from every tree. You need a seed from the maple, seed from the pine, and seed from the other one, oak. Make sure you cut down every type equally. Wisdoms. And if you don't know which one's which, chop them down, find out, or look in the wiki. I always get confused. Every season they change the way they look, and I always get confused on which one's which in every single season, except the pine. I always know what the pine is. I always get confused between the maple and the oak. I think that adds it, right? Yes. Quote has been, how do we have 186 already? And remember to plant a couple to grow your own resin forest. Yep. I know pine and maple, but only in autumn. Yeah. I always get confused. Right, it's raining, so we don't need to water anything today. Look at this, beautiful rain. So let's what do I want to do today? Let's chop down some of the trees. Let's do that. Let's collect some forageable items to make field snacks. That's an oak tree because it dropped an acorn. This is obviously a pine tree. Once I planted some oak trees and put fertilizer in them, they looked a bit darker. I got scared that I planted the wrong tree. Honestly, it's a worry. Obviously I'm using the wrong tackle. Lately I've not been bothering with anything other than bamboo rod until I get the iridium, or even wait until mastery to get 2 tackles. Well, what I would say is, if you want to catch the legend, and if you want to make life easier for the catfish, definitely go and buy the iridium rod. The best tackle that you want is the trap bobber. The trap bobber will make catching those more difficult fish a lot easier, and also make sure you eat fishing food. So if you're already level 10, try and find some fishing food that gives you a +2 to fishing, or a +3, so that you effectively become level 13. Your fishing bar will be quite big. And then you can also use, I would say the trap bobber is absolutely brilliant. I've caught every fish with the trap bobber, and that's before using 2 bobbers on the mastery level. Like this was in 1.5. Right, I was able to catch every single fish just with the trap bobber and iridium rod. So yeah, I recommend it. I think it's great. You go lurky now. Thanks, Raven. Thanks for hanging out. Oaks and maples are so confusing, right, Cheekster? Absolutely. But look here, we've got some pines, we've got some acorns. Let's get the last thing we need. What was the last thing? Can't remember. Pine, oak, no. pine acorns and that's it, maple seeds. I mean that would make sense because it's a maple tree. So the maple tree is the dark one. Is that right? Or is it the other one? This must be the other one. Yeah. So the maple tree is this guy. That's maple. Light. So in spring, the light bark is the maple, the dark bark is the oak, and the pine is obviously the pine. That's easy. Didn't even give me anything. Cheeky. Maple trees also have visible seeds in the leaves, do they? I didn't see any. Right, so now that we've collected a bunch, we can go ahead and make a few field stacks. Right, and good, because we're running out of energy, so let's eat those. And it's still only 9 AM, so if we keep doing that, we can just keep going and going and going, which is brilliant. I don't have any more there. We'll keep these. We need to get some more maple and pine, so let's go and do that. But never mind, it isn't seeds in the bunches, just so you can see between the leaves. Ah, okay. Big leaves, big spaces. Nice. Also, what Jesus said, big leaves. I focus on the leaves. Oh, Jesus, how you doing? I did not see you come in there. Sorry, I keep missing messages. There are a lot of messages today, which is I'm not complaining about. That's absolutely fantastic because I love having you all here. But sometimes I will miss messages when I'm busy in game. Green, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. I'm starting to feel exhausted. Uh-oh, time to make some more food. I've only got one field tonight. Nom nom nom. Well, do you know what we can do? In the meantime, while we're waiting, we can go pick up items for foraging as well. So let's head down. It's only 10:40 AM. We have all day. Let's go down and let's go around the whole town and pick up forageable items. Anyway, it's time to edit the opening chapter of my novel to submit for next week's creative writing class. Hell yeah! Do you wanna post that on the Discord as well, so that we can all read it? Sharing is caring. No worries. I'm impressed how well you keep up with chat. Thanks. Cut down more pine, all equal. Well, I have no energy. I will in a minute. Look here, pine. Then I'll have more energy. Yes. He didn't even give me any. That's the worst, when it doesn't give you any and you're like, oh no. Start to journal more. It should help me improve writing in general, which I secretly do love. I love writing. Look, we can pick up some items here. This will give me energy. Wild horseradish. Dandelions. The opening chapter is just my MC running away from a bounty hunter on a stormy night and getting shot with a crossbow before throwing himself off. I mean, that sounds great. Don't forget, oh yes, you can. That's also true. See, you can shake every tree. That doesn't take any energy and it may drop items. See, this is why we have intelligent people in chat, because I'm a streamer and, you know, I don't have a brain, but everybody else around here has a brain. When I'm streaming, there's so many things I forget to do or think about. That's why I rely on chat to tell me everything. Shake that boot in trees. Shake them trees. Shung, shung, shung. Oh no. Oh well, actually, I'm going to eat my horseradish. And then I can collect these things. Woo-woo. Nice. Of course, nothing falls now. Well, you know, it's worth trying. Is there a law behind what type of hardwood tree is the stump that produce hardwood art? I don't know. If there is, I'm not aware of it. Maybe we can make up our own. Again, the music keeps cutting out for me. I mean, it is there, it's just very quiet. Maybe it's because I don't have both of these in. I'm a scarecrow, if only I had a brain. Oh, yes. I do need to watch Wizard of Oz again. That's a very good point. Oh yeah, I can eat dandelions as well. Let's go around town. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Don't mind me just quoting SpongeBob there. Ah, I cannot pick up the daffodil dough. It's alright, I'll come get it next time. I'm going to go up to the top and see Robin's house. Do you know you can grow the big trees in Minecraft out of a few saplings? Ah. Perhaps the same thing not literally happens in the forest with mahogany trees and then supposedly they fall, so only the stump remains. Fan theory. There's a noise outside. I think it could be the wind. There's supposed to be a storm tonight. These guys are still working on that. Surely it's a purple burglar. It's always a purple burglar alarm. Oh, we can say hello to Linus. Look, we're already here. We might as well say hello. A stranger, hello. Don't mind me. I just live out here alone. Okay. Do you know what? I really like you. Have this. That's a good find. I'm always happy when eating wild food. Thank you. Bah, you know what? It's all good. Ugh, this guy. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, a local dickhead and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. I'm studying local plants and animals for my home laboratory. Have you met my daughter, Maru? She's interested to meet you, but don't talk to her too much, otherwise I'm going to become an overprotective, toxic man. Thanks. I was so mad at this guy when he got offended by my offer to room with him. Yeah, no one is worse than Pierre. No, that's not true. I mean, Pierre is terrible. Pierre is terrible, but there are a lot of people worse than Pierre. Demetrius, for one, is worse than Pierre. I would argue... No, I'll annoy people. I won't say that. Yeah, there are people worse. We need to come up here and collect these two guys later on. We'll do that in a minute. Yeah. I hate Demetrius so much. Again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Pretty much most of the men in Stardew Valley, except for Linus and Gus, are absolute trash. And Sam gets a free pass just because he's boring. What did we call him? We called him medium sliced white bread. That's Sam. He is as plain and vanilla as they come. very uninteresting. Sebastian's amazing. Yeah, sorry. Sebastian is also good, right? Sebi is good. Yeah, sorry. Sebi is good. Linus is good. Gus is good. I'm not a shrimp. Finished with coursework, and now I get to play Stardew as well. I always enjoy putting on a playthrough while I play. It makes me feel like I'm gaming with friends, and I don't actually want to be around people. I completely get that. I was going to call you Shrimp, but your name is very specifically I'm not a shrimp, so I won't do that. But no, I'm glad that you finished your coursework and that you're here. Yay! Welcome. And yes, this is the whole point of this playthrough is so that you guys can spin up your own games and play alongside. We're taking it easy. We're just relaxing. Ching. Right, let's go to bed. Hi, I'm Demetrius, the local dickhead sent me. Sorry. Also, shrimp is totally fine for sure. Okay, thanks, shrimp. Do that now. It'd be windy out there. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpacks. See you soon. 2,000 gold for that. Pierre complains about the corporate sort of coming in and taking away local business, but oh my goodness, what a piece of trash. Cozy streaming, hell yeah, brother. Ricky, how are you doing, dude? Joja is the way. Listen, mate, look, you're going to get a lot of backlash from people about the Joja route, okay? But you know what? You won't get backlash from me. I've done the Joja route many times. I love it. I think it's an absolutely fantastic way to play the game. I think it's way less stressful than doing the community center route. The Joja route is 100% less stressful. It is the most chill way of playing the game. I'm not going to lie. I love it. And it still supports the community. It keeps Shane in work. It keeps all the people getting produce at a lower cost than what Pierre sells it for. And they do things for the community. So they're still doing all the bundles that you do. They still provide all these services to the community. They still open up the mine carts. They still reopen the bus. Pam still gets her job. Like, they do all of that stuff, right? The same as what the community center does, but a lot less stress, a lot less demanding. So yeah, I stand by the Jojo route. I think it's great. I think every Stardew player should try it once. Okay, I'm not advocating for it being like everyone is the only way to play. Absolutely not, right? There is a lot of wholesomeness for the community center that I love, right? But I think once you've done the community center once, right, you've been through that hell. I think it's a really, really cool idea to try the Jojo route and see. Jojo way is a vibe. Good, man. Just doing the whole applying for jobs. Didn't you have 2 interviews? Miss Nia, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello. Thanks for dropping in. I would go Jojo just to screw with Pierre, and it really does screw with Pierre. So I meant 2 scheduled interviews. Okay. Mate, your videos are looking amazing. They're really, really cool. I like the second account that you've opened up. Because again, it speaks to my developer side, so I understand everything that you're talking about, which is great. And I think that the way you're editing it and the content you're presenting will it's going to be very good for that niche. Really, really good for that niche. So keep bringing out more because I want to see more. To be fair, I also assume any unidentified person with an ambiguous name is a man. All right, yes, because yes, this is true. Been around men for too long. Right, because you said him, but I'm not. Shrimp is, I don't think, a him, but she, her. The reward item from the community center can be helpful, especially when you know what they will be and plan for them. Having said that, not done the Jojo one. The reward item from the community center is great, but when you've done the Jojo run, you can buy the auto petter, and that will change your life. The old sneaky pile of veggies under a mountain of sugar. Yeah! Okay. Let's see what's next. We've watered our plants. We've refilled our water. Let's do some farm clear up today. I feel like it's time for some farm clear up. There's a few weeds I want to get rid of. There's some... In fact, you know, instead of like doing it all, let's pick an area or let's pick an item. Let's go with... Actually, we were doing quite well with the trees. Let's carry on with the trees. Because then at least we know we can make some field snacks. Oh, and I've leveled up foraging. Ka-ching! Which means that my axe proficiency has gotten better. Wunderbar. Cries in Skull Cavern runs. Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Because the auto petter takes so long to get from the Skull Caverns, but oh my goodness, you can just buy it from the Joja route. I mean, you know, money. Money makes the world go round. Okay, we have these two. We need to get some pine. Let's go crack down some pines, baby. I feel like grinding out items is comparable to grinding the money. Yeah, but honestly, grinding the money is so easy. So again, if you've watched my fishing run, I completed the Joja route in 26 days. So by spring 26th, from fishing, all I did was fish. I got all 150,000 gold in 26 game days. Mariella did it in like 14 or 16 game days, right? And it's crazy, absolutely crazy. You know, she was doing it super efficient, and I was doing it just as best as I could. Let me say hello to Kylo Ren, who's an hour behind. So yeah, it's completely possible. And if you think that the minimum amount of time it can take you to do the community center is a year of stress, if you want to do it in a year, right? It is a very stressful in-game year. The fact that from doing one skill alone, just one skill, just fishing, I can do the full Jojo route in 26 days without, and that's me like before I was like reading the wiki and making it as efficient as possible. Mariella did it as efficient as possible, and it's like, was it like 14 or 16 game days, right? That's it. Imagine that by the 16th of spring, you could have a greenhouse, the minecart, the quarry, the bus to the desert, everything. By the 16th of spring. Mental. Absolutely mental. So yeah, you know, I do recommend people try it out. It's a very different experience. It's a lot of fun. And you can still do the other stuff as well. You can still get the other building. I don't want to spoil too much, but you can still get the other building as well. So what? Oh, goodness me. I didn't cut any pine trees down, did I? Or at least I didn't get any pine cones. What am I doing? I need pine cones. So I'm going to have to eat these. I'll eat this leek. That's a good one to eat. Right, if this guy can give me a couple of pine cones, we'll be in the money. But again, there's a lot of Stardew people out there that will want to crucify me for even sort of promoting the Joja route. But come on, yes, thank you. But again, like I would argue, and I argue it in my videos, right? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Right, Concerned Ape, he took time out to make the Joja route for a reason, right? It is a decent way to play the game. You know, it has its own stuff. It's really cool. So if you like, you know, really want to experience the full Stardew Valley, you know, like fully, as well as, you know, playing things like Junimo Kart and Prairie King, which again, a lot of people just like, oh, I can't do this. It's worth trying. This thing you try, you might not like it, but it's so worth trying. I mean, he took the time out to develop that whole storyline, right? And the, you know, that whole way of completing the game. So I would say it's worth looking into at least. Equal amounts. Don't know, I'll be happy. Joja route does not constrain you to play a certain way, unlike going CC, because you need items. Yeah, exactly. Glad you can be like, I hope it. I have a technical training manager position with a competitor to Peloton, which is that sounds so cool. I've never gotten an auto better from the Skull Caverns in any playthrough. Neither have I, Shrimp. Neither have I. I did the Joja route for the first time, bought an auto better for each animal building, only to get one from the mines in that save. I was no. Honestly, in all of my playthroughs, and there's been a lot that aren't Jojo runs, I've never once gotten an auto petter. Never. I tried to hate Amazon and Walmart, but damn it, I love free delivery, so I guess I give Jojo a try. When I hate Jojo, I keep on expecting a bizarre adventure. You know, yeah, I get that. I tried to hate Amazon and Walmart, but damn it, I love free delivery. Yeah, well, the thing is, again, like, I know that Joja is evil, right? It is depicted as the evil of the game, right? Because you worked there. You know, it was a horrible kind of corporate, soulless job, right? Ooh, I'm starting to feel exhausted. Which is, I get it. Like, I get that, right? It's too much like real life, right? It's like, oh man, I don't want to be dealing with that in my fictional game. But then, you know, people go and do that, and they condemn Joja, but then they go and stress themselves out by trying to be as efficient and min-maxing the game. I'm like, it's the same Joja mentality, just, you know, you're just applying it to the community center instead. You're taking the wholesome route, but you're making it really, really hard and stressful and evil for yourself. So, again, I would say that Joja Mart has, you know, does a lot of good for the town. Pierre is too expensive. People cannot afford Pierre's produce. When you shut down the Joja Mart, effectively what you do is you put up everybody's cost of living. Because Pierre does not put down his prices to compete with Joja Mart, he raises his prices. And again, I would be like, okay, like how is this helping everybody? And also, once you shut down the Joja Mart, Shane loses a job. It's the only thing that keeps him going. I mean, you know, the guy's depressed and an alcoholic. So again, you know, you're ruining lives, and ruining lives. So I would say to you once more, you know, why not the Joja Mart? Well, I need a magnet ring for this. Damn it, I lost those acorns. Oh well. When I hear Joja Mart, Joja's Bizarre Adventure in the Valley. The good old Joja. Yeah, I don't know why it's called Joja. Actually, that's a good point. Why is it called Joja? Let's find out. Let's just shake some trees and see if anything falls out of them. Nada. Oh, there. We got an acorn. Woo woo. What do I want to chop down? I've got acorns and I need the other one. Definitely Griffin. I've played only through 1 year. Can I just ignore CC entirely until I choose Jojo? Yeah. Or, do you know what some people do? If there are certain items, if there are certain gifts that you want from the community center, then you can do those things of the community center and then go down the Jojo route. So some people like to complete a few of the community center bundles to get the gifts from them. Once they've done that, then they go down the Jojo route and yeah, shut down the community center after getting their free gifts. So you know, there's ways of doing things. There are ways to play. As many ways as you like. But yeah, you can absolutely just ignore the community center completely. You don't have to do any of it. You don't even have to do the community center at all. I have another run on my Switch right now where I am not doing any of it. I'm not doing the community center. I'm not doing Joja. I don't even care. I just want to farm all day. That's all I'm doing. Is just planting seeds and farming all day and just making money doing that. I have no end goal. I just want to go around farming all the time. That's what I'm going to do. So yeah, if that's what floats your boat, you can do that too. It's all good. And yes, welcome in. Hi, how are you doing? Is Aura worth farming? Asking for a friend. I don't think you can farm Aura in this game. Oh look, all these guys as well. These random seeds that fall on the floor. That's my bread and butter right there, baby. Whoops! I need to pick up that maple seed 1 second. Whoosh. Then we go bed. Yes. 1 field snacks, please. One of your finest field snacks. Yeah, we good here. 8 p.m. To chime in on the debate from earlier, if anyone is worse than Pierre or Demetrius, in my opinion, it's Pam. If you ever romance Penny, you'll see Pam in full piece of shit mode. Shrimp, 100%. I remember Bobby Lee has a year 12 farm. It's not even perfection yet. Exactly, man. You don't even need to worry about that. Perfection what? Who cares? Shrimp. I mean, yes. I was specifically referring to the male characters in the game because I think all of them are terrible, bar just a couple. But yes, who's worse? Pierre or Demetrius? I think Pam is awful. The thing is with Pam, oh no, Demetrius. A lot of the non-marriageable candidates never redeem themselves, except George. Demetrius never redeems himself. Pierre never redeems himself. Pam never redeems herself. Yeah, but George does, and you know he kind of turns it around. All the marriageable candidates do redeem themselves in one way or another. But yeah, it's yeah, it's hard to find. George's baby, yeah. Shout out George. Oh dear Lord. A friend sent me a guide for it the first time I played it. Oh man, I was stressed day one. Well, definitely Griffin, this is why I made the guide I made. This is why I do these playthroughs, man, for like no stress. No stress. If you watch my guide on YouTube, it is no stress. That's the point of it. It's very relaxed. Do things at your own pace. Completely chill. Oh look, we've leveled up mining and things. Yeah, I found Mo from YouTube guide. Thanks you, Juxtapose. I also really like your name as well. Just to put that out there, I think it's awesome. Same. I think a lot of people are here from their YouTube videos, to be fair. And I appreciate the hell out of you for coming here and hanging out with me while I chat nonsense and play Stardew. Over this. Yep, me 3. Oh, it's going to be time for another drink soon. When's the next ad break? 7 minutes. All right. In 7 minutes, I'm going to go and fill up my tea. And then we'll be back again. It's good, relaxing fun. Jen, you are good, relaxing fun. YouTube. Yeah, the YouTube has been really, really good, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm absolutely loving all of the YouTube love, and I love making content for YouTube. It's honestly like it's the favorite thing I do. It's my legit most favorite thing I do. To our valued Joja Mart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal pursuant to this L61091 Jojo Co amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, Jojo Customer Satisfaction Representative. Thanks, Morris. Dum. So remember, once you complete a quest, go back to your quest menu. Because if you do not, you will not get the reward automatically. You must go here to the journal and click it to claim your reward. Now we have some new things. Build a coop, reach level 1 farming, and craft a scarecrow. We have not reached level 1 farming, have we? So we cannot do the scarecrow. But we can sell these items. Maybe we should keep some of them for food. Maybe we will keep some of them for food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll sell the rest. And then we'll go buy some more seeds. I will go buy some more parsnips at this point in time. But I will water all of the ground first. Actually, no, I'm just going to buy more potatoes. Potatoes. There are messages. I see my screen flickering. I will be with you in just a moment. Thanks, Samo. Are you excited about the move? I am, I guess, alright about the move. So I will. I mean, it is a move of necessity. I mean, I'm excited to do up my new office. So we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, I think the move should be pretty straightforward, pretty standard. When we were moving to closer into town, which I'm excited about, it's going to be right near all the coffee shops and stuff. But then I'm going to be losing my country park that I live right next to right now, which is amazing because I've got a river and a lake and a waterfall, and like just outside my house, like 1 minute away. So, but then where I'm moving to, I've got the canal and a different river. So, you know, swings and roundabouts basically. But you know, we'll get there. Oh, a cup of tea would be so good right now. You saw me on live suggested? Oh my goodness me. I woke up the little poet in me. Well, you know, you wrote a poem. Guys, you know that we do have Jen's poetry book. So when you do want poetry, we've got that. Jealous, but in a healthy way. YouTube. Oh, right, yeah, but I mean, I wish I had your editing skills, Ricky. You're just a legend. Your shorts are just phenomenal. I just saw the live suggestion on YouTube. I prefer Twitch, so I came here. Well, definitely, Griffin, that is absolutely fine. Yeah. The thing is, Twitch has more interaction stuff with the channel points and things, which is really cool. But yeah, the YouTube has no ads, and so yeah, again, it's whatever you're into. I don't mind. That's why I have both. That's why I stream on both, and cross chat is available, so everyone can talk to everyone, which I love. I play on Switch, and when I first started playing, I didn't know how to open my journal. I was pleasantly surprised when I finally figured out there was so much money just sitting there. Yes, it is. The controls on the Switch they confused me as well when I first started playing on there. Discovery is rough on Twitch. That's why I've never started. Discovery is really, really hard on Twitch. Oh my goodness me. It is unless you've got like a bunch of people watching you at any one time, it is really, really tough to get discovered on Twitch. I agree. 100%. It is, yeah, it's tricky. Right, let's chop down some trees. And then we'll go sell some stuff. Red, welcome back. Are the kids asleep? Did you succeed?
Stevie, 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 Stevie.
Stevie gets a treat. Thank you so much for giving Stevie a treat, Red. Go on, get it. Oh, she's so lazy. Go on. Oh, good girl. Well done. That was a tricky one. Anyone excited for Haunted Chocolatier? I mean, we got a kind of an update recently, but I was saying, no, she didn't wake up on the alert. The reason she didn't wake up on the alert is because I've been using my earphones today and not my big headphones. She can't hear it through the earphones, but the headphones are open back, so she hears it from there. So I said this last week, right, about Haunted Chocolatier, because we have a 1.7 Stardew update coming, right? And Concerned Ape said that it's possible that, that update won't even come until after Haunted Chocolatier. But, he has confirmed that they're kind of in the same universe. And I have a theory that the 1.7 update may include some kind of crossover material to Haunted Chocolatier, maybe a new character, maybe a new item in the game, like maybe a chocolate bar from the game Haunted Chocolatier or something like that. It's my theory. The fact that both are being worked on at the same time, and the fact that he mentioned that one will come out after the other kind of made me think like, it's interesting for you to kind of say that in that way. But anyway, that's just me. I would love it though. Maybe that's just my fanboy inside being like, wouldn't that be so amazing? It would be so amazing. I think everybody would lose their shit if there was like a new character that crossovered into Stardew Valley from Haunted Chocolatier. It would just be the ultimate, like, it would be so cool. But anyway, that's just me. I'm excited to try and be a ranged character. The bow looks legit, doesn't it just? Well, the thing is, you can use the slingshot in this game, but no, not a fan. What I am interested in, though, after having played Prairie King, is I'm very interested to see what the boss fights are going to be like. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Oh, no, I want you to keep some of these to sell. We need to, well, I need to, but I want to put one in here at least, and then I'll sell the rest to Pierre. I find this thing shot so hard with the controller. Yeah, with the controller, it's really hard. It's ads time.
Have you watched ads?
No, I have not.
You're a beautiful viewer. Will you watch ads?
Maybe.
Oh, when will you watch ads?
Right. Folks, we have ads right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the BRB screen on. I'm going to go fill up my tea. And then I will return in a few minutes. So just enjoy the Stardew music. I'll put it louder and the be right back screen. Give me a few minutes and I shall return. Hi, I have returned. Let's just turn that music down. How's it going? Gene, you've convinced me. I'll take the Joja route on my next playthrough just because I've never done it before. I should see what it's like. Yes, 100%. Ah, that's brilliant. I'm glad. Look, I'm out here. I'm doing Joja's work. Oh God, what will happen to me? So, guys, listen. I know I said we're going to play some Stardew, and we are absolutely going to play some Stardew. But can I show you? Can I show you what I bought on the weekend? Is that okay? Do you guys mind if I like show off some tech? Because I do love it. I do love a bit of tech. But you tell me if it's not okay. You can be like, no. Show us. Okay, look. I'll put the big screen on. Hi, big screen. Okay, check it out. This is a big box. And inside said big box is my Lenovo Legion Go S. Guys, listen, right? Let me just tell you about this absolutely legendary piece of kit. Okay, I'm going to switch it on for you so you can see. This is the Windows version because, let me tell you, it is the same specs as the Steam Deck, well, a bit higher specs than the Steam Deck. It only cost nearly half the price. So, like, it was £350. But if I want the Steam version, it's £500-600. So what I did was, as soon as I got this, I wiped it and installed SteamOS. So it basically runs just like a Steam Deck, has SteamOS, but, right, and here is the best part about it, right? I have installed on this a virtual streaming software called Sunshine and Moonlight. So, well, it's Apollo, which is a sunshine globe. Don't worry about that. Anyway, basically, on my PC sits one end of it, and on here sits Moonlight. And if I'm at home and I'm gaming, I can stream directly from my PC to this device, like using the Steam Link, right? Just like Steam Remote Play, except that it isn't FPS capped and there is no lag anywhere in my house. So I could be upstairs in my bedroom, my PC is down here, the PC is running Cyberpunk, full RTX, full graphics, no frame rate cap, anything, streamed directly to here where I'm lying on my bed playing it, and I'm getting it on all the this has got 144 hertz refresh rate. I'm getting full FPS on games like Cyberpunk, just like on my PC. And if I'm out and about, then I play it on like what's already on there, so you know, and it's fine. But I'm using this on low powered mode to stream games from my PC, and it's literally, the battery's like 4 or 5 hours because all it's doing is just streaming. As far as it's concerned, it's like watching a video. It's bloody brilliant. If you've got a Steam Deck, I would strongly recommend that you do the same thing, because if you're in a house and you're playing the handheld, which is what I generally want to do, just want to be like in the lounge playing, right, while my daughter's playing on the Switch, I just want to be able to grab my handheld and play my PC games. But I don't want it to be like running on high power. I don't want to like lose my frame rates on high-end games like Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk, you know, or whatever else I'm playing, Horizon Zero Dawn, etc. I can just stream it and it's way easier, way better. So anyway, boom. That's my life. That's what I've been doing. So I'm going to shut this bad boy down. That's what I wanted to show you. I hope you guys appreciate that. And look, there's a system update. I'm just going to apply that system update. Oh, what good times. That's so awesome. Nice little toy. I know, for 350 quid. It's a bloody bargain, mate. Bargain. So yeah, I was very, very happy with that purchase. Right, enough chat. That was a good break. Now back to the actual game, guys. So I've decided what I'm going to do today. I have a class at 7:30. I choose this life. Kill me now. Hey, look, I've got to wake up tomorrow at 6, but you know, I'm still gonna go to bed really late. I was actually debating like to go to bed and then wake up at 4 to watch Critical Role, but I will watch it at work. It's fine. But I was tempted. I was very, very tempted. One of these days, maybe next Thursday, I will do it, but we'll see. Because I'm off work on the Friday because I'm moving house, but I don't know. Anyway. What I'm going to do on this day is after I sell these parsnips over to Pierre, buy my potatoes and plant them, I'm going to go up to the mines because they've opened up now. So I'll go to the mines and I'll get my sword and all the rest of it. I'm just going to shut this thing down because it was just updating. Shut down. My friend and I are going to Critical Role live in Edinburgh Castle next year. That's going to be so good. You're built different though. How can you just almost no sleep? You told the story. I still don't know how you function. Look, I'm just made of other things. It's also, I think it's partly ADHD and just partly stubbornness, refusal to be a part of the system. You know, I don't want to be part of the system that makes you have to go to sleep. Right. Game. That's enough of a break. We've had too long of a break. We had like 10 minutes of not playing this game. Let's fill up my water. No, we'll keep our energy because we're going to go to the mines and we'll use it there. What I will do though is, because I know I'm going to go to the mines, I'm going to drop some of these things off that I don't need. But we will build a chest. And we'll go put it in the top of the mines. Ah, but look, there's all these cool things. This could be food. And also foraging XP. The leeks definitely XP will sell. Oh, the dandelion, that's a good dandelion. 45 energy, that's pretty good. The daffodils will sell. We got this as well. I was confused but realised the time zone difference. I'm in the States and it's only just after 5 PM right now. Yeah, that is a big problem for me. Like, I wish that, because I think, like, what's annoying me about that with Critical Role is that it's airing at 7 PM Pacific time, which is fine, but the problem is, like, already in Eastern time, that's already like midnight, nearly, or whatever. Or late anyway. And for the rest of the world, it's like really late. I would much prefer it if it was like 7 PM Eastern time, because then I would be able to watch it still then. Or because it's pre-recorded, it's not live, just release it like earlier on, so you know I can watch it in my day. It's 11 PM where I live. Is it? Oh yeah, it's gonna be like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I'm not looking forward to that, but it's okay because it finishes at 7:30. I'll log into work and watch it straight away because I have bought that subscription to Beacon, so I get the VOD instantly. No, it's not. It's not 10 PM in the UK. It's like 3 AM in the UK. That's what, because it's 7 PM Pacific, like West Coast America. So that's like really late. Oh, sorry, right now. No, right now it's 10. Yeah, sorry, right now it's 10 past 10, quarter past 10 in the UK. Yeah, there you go, 10:14. The Joja Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. We could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. See, another way that Jojo would help. The town could use the money. See, again, look. My friend's got Beacon, so he got pre-sales. Oh, that's so good. I only just got Beacon, so I missed out on that. coming back to the Stardew Valley storyline for a second. Again, right, another thing to point out to you about this game, about Pelican Town, right? Without Joja, Pelican Town are literally lost. If Joja Mart wasn't there, providing them with cheaper food and with jobs, like, this town is useless. They can literally do nothing. They've got a whole town full of people that are absolute, like, pardon my French, but dog shit useless. They cannot seem to survive. You have to come in, one single person comes to town and you single-handedly have to save everyone. Not only do you reinvigorate their economy, not only do you, like, you know, fix all of their problems, give them everything they want, you also act as their psychologist and fix all of their mental health issues. Like, how did they ever get this far in life without you? And if Jojo wasn't there, they would be completely lost. Like, you would come to Pelican Town to move into your farm and everybody would just be skeletons on the floor, right? That's the legit truth of it, right? These guys need Joja Mart, right? And with you being there, you're the only savior for them from Joja. So it's like, but if you didn't move there and Joja decided to leave, what would they would be completely screwed. What are they going to do? Idiots. Absolutely. Like, I've never seen a town full of more idiots in my life than Pelican Town. Ragging on the hero's journey. Oh, I gotta go and get some good sleep. Okay. See you, Dino. 84 billion. I just want to thank you, Mo. Thank you, Mo. For what? What did I do? I was just being really mean. Rebecca, I'm currently being screamed at by my toddler for throwing away a toy that fell in her own poop whilst changing her diaper. Thanks for helping me keep my cool. Rebecca, I'm so sorry. I completely know that. Completely know how you're feeling, because no matter where we are in the world, kids are the same. Every parent has the same issues. Funnily, that's the thing I've always thought was a little fishy about these cozy things. Like, why is it always on the one new person to fix everything? Yeah, it doesn't stop me from playing. Yeah, absolutely, it doesn't stop me from playing. I'm still going to play. I'm still going to love it. I never liked that about game storytelling. But yeah, like in this case, like when everyone is hating on... No, I say it specifically in this case because everybody hates on Joja so much, right? Who would have thought this would have turned into like a pro Joja advertising stream? But like, because everybody hates on it so much, I feel like sometimes you have to acknowledge, like, you've got to give them their props, right? This whole town would have died if it wasn't for them, because everybody in this town is absolutely useless. Yeah, completely useless. But there we go. If anyone else buys a Jojo Code membership, I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. He's literally telling you. Thanks for your episode 1 into your new relax. I just cooked in the kitchen with my jukebox in my cellar playing on... Oh, bless. That's playing the repeat. That's incredible. Except Robin. True. Robin is not. Robin and Gus. Gus keeps everybody plied with alcohol so that they forget their worries. How they can afford it, I have no idea. And Robin is an angel and we must protect her at all costs. That's awesome, 84 billion. Playing on intro and repeat. Oh, thank you. Yes. We love it. And then here I am also saying, just being really mean about the game at the same time. Shh. Then Mayor Lewis has the audacity to say, are you doing your best on the farm? And something about becoming a well-rounded citizen. Sir, my back hurts from carrying this down. Exactly, Shrimp. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. They honestly... Here, let's go inside. The people in this town, like the audacity they have, like when they come at you, being like, "Shouldn't you be working right now?" Like, Bish, please. Robin charges less than a beer's worth to take a few days to build a silo. Crazy economy. Yeah, right. Oh, there's a horror movie plot that is somewhere between Free Guy and Midsummer, which should be focused on an NPC in a cozy game. I would love that, Jen. I would love that. Guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing in here. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. It must just be the rats that look like apples. What's the matter? Are you ill? Moo. Yes, that's me. You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised this place is full of rats. And another one.
Yeah.
You're worrying me, that British Mo. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I think I'm gonna head home. I need some lunch. Okay, buddy. Bye. For the love of God, why is everyone so obsessed with turnips? Character runs around going mad. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Alright, let's go and explore it further. So this will unlock the community center proper for us. We read this, then the wizard will send us a note. We'll go see the wizard and then we'll get high and then we'll be able to read Junimo writing. And that, my friends, is the game. I'm going to collect these daffodildos. I'm going to sell them all to Pierre. We'll make some money so we can buy some taters, precious. I almost have enough bonies to give Stevie a treat. Stevie has eaten well today. Yes, you dog. Alright, Pierres. Let's do this. I'm going to keep those because they're worth good food. We're just going to buy the rest in potato seeds. 14 taters. I don't mind. That's good. Let's plant those. Chimkins! No, they're not chimkins. What are they? They're like some other kind of bird. I'm going to plant these and we're going to go up to the mines. I think that would be good. Perfect. Almost perfect. We're one short, but it's acceptable. I don't like this tree. Oh, I'll keep it there for now. I'll cut it down later. Remind me. Yeah, we'll take this food as well. Yoink. Thankies. I spent all my bones. Chickens? Wait, no. I know. I was so excited that there could be chimkins, but they're not chimkins. Don't know what they are. This is some good free food, man. I'm taking Linus's food supply, but it's okay because, again, useless town. He doesn't seem to pick it up for himself. So I don't know what he wants from me. Please don't destroy my tent. Bro, I won't. It's happened before. Man, this man makes me so sad. Yeah, you can have this leek. I'll give it to you. I'm on my first play ever and your relaxed 1 year VOD helped me a lot. My favourite part is the music. Since I complete the community centre, I miss the wind chime ambiance. Honestly, the music in the game is phenomenal. I am going back to the Stardew Valley concert this year. Well, February. I went to the one last year. It was incredible. I'm really excited for this year's one with the orchestra. It's ooh, how many leaks we got? It is so very good, and I'm so excited to go again. I had the soundtrack on CD. Yeah, I've got it on CD. I've got it on vinyl. I've got it on Spotify. I've got it on everything. I'd love to go to the live concert. Oh, it's really nice. Marlon. Don't Don't know why he speaks very deep voiced. I guess because he looks that kind of person. I was just peering down to this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there, but a dark place undisturbed for so long. I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take this. You might need it. Ta-da! A rusty sword. Clint Eastwood, yeah, there you go. You received a rusty sword. Name's Marlin, by the way. I run the Adventurers Guild right outside. I'll keep my eye on you. Prove yourself. And I might think about making you a member. Cool. Cheers, buddy. It's mining time! Alright. I just did a whole guide on how to mine and not get stressed out by it. Did anybody watch that guide? Was it helpful? I think Marlon is boning Pam. Mate, I don't think anyone's boning Pam. That might be Pam's problem, if I'm completely honest with you. Oh wait, I need to rearrange my items and I forgot to put the chest outside. Oh, let's go do that now whilst we're only on level 2. I don't need all of these right now. I'll keep the 3 leeks and if I need more I'll come back for them. Fistful of carrots. Have you ever seen Linus walk through, grab a forageable that you were just going to grab? I have to. No way. I have never seen that happen. Oh, man with no garden. I did, and I applied the chillness in my latest save. Oh, nice, Shrimp. Nice. Heidi, I watched it and found it pretty helpful. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. Yes, now I'll get the furnace recipe. Oh, forgot one thing. There. Okay. Remember these big grey rocks? 3 XP each. Smash them, smash them. The symphony is coming here in March. Tickets are $200. I don't care. I'm going. It's honestly, it's worth it. It is so worth it. They weren't that expensive here. I went last year. I went to London, and it was, I think it was like £50. And this year I've booked Manchester, and I think that's also about £60 or £70. It's not that much. Not $200, which would be like £150, £160. That's a lot. I see these dark grey ones, I'll crush them, but otherwise I'll leave them. Did you meet anyone there? I saw some famous YouTubers. When I went there, I was not making YouTube videos like I am now. So I didn't really know the community. I just recognized some people, and I was like, oh my goodness me, there's that YouTuber, there's that cosplayer that's really famous, and you know. But yeah, I didn't really know anybody. So yeah, I didn't really get to meet, but it was fun regardless. I don't know why I bought my axe here, I'm so silly. So okay, we're nearly at level 5, then we'll drop some things off and come back again and dig some more. Oh, energy running out. No, I went on my own. This will be fun for next summer. You'll be the one others are going to meet. Well, I don't think so yet. I'm only a very, very small YouTuber. I have not hit levels of fame yet. I'm only small, but I love the community that we've managed to get. It's like truly amazing group of people. Cool. We don't need the axe either. Sword, pickaxe, and food. There we go. 35:30. Let's carry on. It's wonderful. All the hobbits. Psht, it's coming. You'll be a meetable person. Imagine that. Okay, we have stairs, but I want to kill this slime. As advised. If you see a slime, don't pass it up, man. Get rid of it, especially in the early levels. And all the bugs. Oh my goodness me, that insect head sword is calling my name, baby. Bug! He got me. I was too close to him. I'm working on being a meetable person. Poetry festivals are the next big step. Yeah, I mean, you're already doing some poetry jams and shizzle, man. It's exciting. Do you see that? The block came in really good then. Learn to use that block. It is valuable. You're gonna make a film? What? And now I'm just standing on him like an idiot. Cave carrot. We'll nom that right now. Oh. Huzzah. Takes so long. I want to kill this bug though. Thank you. Level 6. Not bad at all. Deeper in the mine, reach level 40. Yeesh. We just got here. Okay, let's kill this slime. And then those bugs. And get that coal. I love that squelchy noise of the bug dying. Nice work. Alright, down to the next level. I think we might even get to level 10. Before the day is up, potentially, depending on how this goes. That's amazing, Jen. Do I get to see it? Do I get invited to the premiere? I'll buy a ticket. Like I don't want freebies, you know. I'll buy the ticket, but I just want the invite, you know, for the premiere. How's my energy looking? Questionable. Aha! Okay, a way down has appeared. Level 9. Nice. Look at all these ores, baby. For me to demolish. This is going to be my pickaxe upgrade, my axe upgrade. You know, that's what this stuff is. I need to eat some food though. We've still got time, and there's a lot of copper here. So we might as well enjoy it. If you want to, depends on Paul. Hold on a second, I'll read this message in just a minute. Let me see what it says. We are working on it. It will only be a short 3 poems filmed at a venue. Paul is my messenger chatting about it now. Is it my messenger? Okay. I used to direct for his theatre company, so good. Oh, that's sick. Oh, no way. Jen, I'm excited for you. I need to get in on this. I need to get on the ground floor of this movie, man. I know there's only one more floor and then I get to level 10, but I'm more interested in getting all these ores and these bugs. It's like, it's really good. And that earth crystal, I love an earth crystal. We need it for a mayonnaise machine, if I care about mayonnaise. I don't know if I care about mayonnaise yet or not. I'll get back to you guys on that. Okay, now time to break random rocks until we get to level 10. Getting geodes, getting a lot of good stuff. There we go, level 10. Digga-digga-ding! And we got some bootsies! Thank you! Okay. Let's get out of here, let's see what we can grab. Now we won't be able to grab everything, so let's leave some stuff here that isn't too important. So the things that aren't too important, slime. Sap. Bug meat is good. We keep the crystals at home. We can deliver that to Gunther. The geodes are useful. Coal is useful. Wood, it can stay here. Copper is useful. Stone will keep. Okay. I think that's... we might as well take the wood. We'll leave this the guys here. Okay, cool. Let's go. It's 12 past 10. We got places to be, baby. Go, Mo, go. I'm going. I'm running home. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Dog is doing a little scratch thing. You alright, dog? Do you need something? Okay, we need to grab our tools back again. Let me just rearrange them slightly. Yeah, okay, cool. So we just, even as I was taking my time and relaxing, still managed to get to level 10 of the mines. Here's level 1 farming, done. We can build a scarecrow. Level 3 of foraging. You know, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Gotta say, guys, I'm pretty pleased with this progress. And there's my furnace recipe. I'll skip the dialogue because I don't like talking to Clint. But I'll take my furnace recipe. Dear farmer. Oh yes, this is Robin. I need some more space one day. I can expand your house for a lot of money. 10,000 gold to expand my kitchen, but just only a couple, just like barely anything for a silo. It's wild. The wizard, and we can see the wizard now. Robin, swing by with 75 stones. You've been exploring the mines. I've got an adventurous spirit, and if I can slay 10 slimes, I'll have earned my place in the Adventurers Guild. Amazing. What good things I have to look forward to in life. What do you think is one of the most underrated items in Stardew, aside from the insect head, which I absolutely agree with? One of the most underrated items in Stardew. Oof, that is a good... You know what? I can't think of all of the items off the top of my head, but... Let me pull out my Stardew Valley guidebook and leaf through this bad boy to see if something catches my eye immediately. Let me see. Crafting and cooking. It's probably that one. Or the Farmer's Almanac, 222. Yeah, 222. Yeah, look, this has got everything I need. So, in terms of an actual item for usage, so we're not talking about a food or anything like that, and something that's underrated, because a lot of things you like talk about, but everybody knows like they're very, very good. So, you know, I think I did have this conversation last week on stream, the week before, about the beehives. I do think there are people that understand the value in a beehive, but I think there's a lot of people who don't fully grasp how useful, how good a money-making tool beehives can be, especially considering kind of like how easy it is to make them. By the time you're halfway through the year, you know, you can easily make a dozen beehives. And I mean, that will really bring you in decent income. And you can plan those out quite nicely. So yeah, I think a beehive is a really good one. What else do you need? Or what else is a good thing that isn't very obvious? I already mentioned in terms of fishing, the trap bobber is by far the best one. It's also very easy to make if you don't have it already. Once you get the recipe, it's a copper bar and 10 sap. You have a million of those lying around. You can make a whole ton of trap bobbers and they will help you catch every single fish. Yeah, you don't have to pet them, you don't have to age the product. It's great. Mushroom stump planted in a row next to a row of pines and a dehydrator. Chanterelle's dehydrated is like 1700 gold in a day. Yeah, the dehydrator is very, very good. So if I was talking about a single item, so aside from like mushroom stumps and all the rest of it, I would say a dehydrator is like really good. Is good money, especially if you're on the artisan perk. That's a really good one. There's one of the rings that's really, really good as well. Which one was it? I can't remember which one it was. The Iridium Band. I mean, the Iridium Band is great, but it's already kind of like you have to be level 9 combat to get it. To make it, but it's well worth making. It's a very, very good ring. Hey Mish, how you doing? Spuddy, can we get a shout out for Mish? Mish is our old friend slash new streamer, Michelle, who has the best emotes. Check him out. My personal favorite underrated item is the tree fertilizer. Yep, especially when you're trying to grow those mahoganies. Yep, definitely. I'm on food now, cooking. I don't want cooking or tailoring. Mining, monsters, hats, weapons. No, I've already talked about weapons. Insect head is by far the best, and like everything else costs money and underrated. No, everything else is just adequately rated. No. Yeah, hold on. The Iridium Band glows and attracts items and increases attack damage by 10%. Yeah, the Iridium Band is by far like one of the best rings. And later on, when you can then mix that in with like a slime charmer, so you can like in the volcano dungeon mix the slime charmer with the Iridium Band. It's like the most ultimate thing in the world. Sturdy ring. Sturdy ring cuts the duration of negative status effects in half. I can't say I ever use it, to be fair, but it is a good one. For sure. The emotes are top tier. I love Misha's emotes. Yeah, they're really, really good. Yeah. Trying to think of anything else that I feel is like something that is not like obvious but very useful. No, I think I'm happy with those options. I think I'm happy with those things. They're great. Oh my god, yes, I love the Stardew Valley guidebooks. How's the stream so far? Yeah, I think it's going well. I guess you can ask everybody who's here. They'll tell you better than I will. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so, in-game, what did I say we were doing? Today, oh, it's a new day. That's correct. Water these plants. That's what we're doing.
Stevie, 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 Stevie.
Stevie gets a treat. Useful tip. Plant every tree seed you can right before the green rain. Yes. Here you go. That is a 1.6 gem of a tip. Very nice. Oh, she's always asleep. Yeah, the 1.6 green rain is both something I love and hate at the same time. Because the trees that turn into the crazy trees are supposed to go back the next day, but sometimes they don't, and my whole farm aesthetic gets ruined every single time there's green rain because of that. It's very frustrating. But I hold my treat for next stream. Don't want to get sick. Oh, bless. I mean, she'll be fine, but yes, you can save it for next time. Right, what do I want to do? I don't need to clear up more space, but I will do a little bit more cutting, chopping. Green rose needed to help fiber shortage issues for sure. Yes. I really like the moss though. I have to admit, I do really enjoy the moss and making moss soup. And just like there's so much moss around the place. Rach! How you doing? Need an exclamation mutton in chat, please. Rach was starting Stardew from the beginning.
Oh my god, why did Mo have to leave right this moment? Fuck off, you fuckers!
That is a wonderful mutton. If you guys are not following Mutton, go if you want chaos, man. This is cozy. Mutton is the opposite. She is chaos incarnate. I'm also one of my best friends and I love her to bits. You just woke up? Oh, amazing. Did you sleep well? You doing alright? Mish is here, Spud is here, the gang is here. We are all Rach's mods. So it's like all of us are here because of Rach. We all know each other because of Rach. Oh, I should really go to Clint, shouldn't I, today? And get those geodes sorted out. Let's go do that. Okay, let me just go and put these things away. Collect my geodes up. Got 4. I don't have enough money though. Oh well, doesn't matter. It won't happen today then. I spent all my money on potato seeds. Fool of a took. Nah, I wanted to. It's all good. Rach is a star we orbit together. Facts. Absolute facts. I have some food, but I think I'm happy just doing this for now. This is very calming for my soul. A little bit of tidying up, a little bit of taking it easy, baby. Everyone is good. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. I've been writing documentation at work all day, which has actually been surprisingly fun. Normally, I hate writing documentation, right? It's like such a boring element of the job, except now I'm writing documentation for software that I wrote, that I devised and wrote. And so writing the documentation for said software is actually not too bad, firstly. Secondly, I've been exempt from all other work to be able to write this documentation, so I don't have to do anything else. Normally it's like I'm trying to fit in writing documentation in between actually then having to solve other issues, but now I have a free pass. I can just sit and write the docs, so it's like heaven, absolute heaven. I love it, I'm not gonna lie. It's awesome. Hockey's back, so I'm back on track. Long summer, just brewed a cup of peach tea. Tea time with Mo, it's cozy now. Oh, cheers to that. Peach tea sounds fantastic. Oh, that is good. That is real good. Rach, I was talking about the Lenovo Legion Go that I bought, and I know you have a Steam Deck, so I need to talk to you about getting Moonlight for your Steam Deck. You'll love it. But we'll talk about that later. I also need to talk to you about your PC, and I sent you a bunch of messages with the different RAM and stuff that you can get, so we'll talk about that at some point later as well. Now, what do I want? I'm going to use this opportunity to build another chest, okay, because I want a chest specifically for like mining type items. I always like to make this one black. That's it, not mining, but sort of like this type stuff. Copper, ores, crystals, stone, blah blah blah. All this stuff can stay here. Ooh. Bug meat and that. And clay can stay here because it's more earthy, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. This is good now. Yeah, I saw this. We'll talk about it. Okay, perfect. Root channel and better with Mo. Root channel. I'm just checking if I've missed any messages. My message screen is here, which is why I'm looking here. Ram in more RAM, Rach. Yeah, ram in more RAM. There's never enough RAM in the world. Never enough. That's a song, right? From Greatest Showman, Never Enough. That's it. I was like, where is that song from? Wait, what am I doing? Hold on. Let me think for a second. Craft a furnace. Oh, we can do that. Oh, and we can go meet the wizard. And then we'll start singing that song from Wicked about the wizard. Let's craft this furnace. I think the furnace is what, 20, 25? And we have enough of that. Yeah, boom. I did it, baby. Here you go. What? No, not there, buddy. Oh no, running out of energy. Okay. I'm starting to feel exhausted because of that. Let's see if we can... Yeah! Yes! Smelter copper bar. Bro, I'm doing it right now. And you know what? I'm going to do another one in a minute as well. Just to show you that I'm the boss. You tell me to do one, I'll do two. I'll teach you. Boom. See? That's two, baby. That was done. Okay, it says my journal's updated, but it just took away my quest. We're going to go see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. Something so just so relaxing about all these Stardew sounds, the shuffling through the grass, the gentle music. Hobo is doing an only bee run on Stardew at the moment. We were just talking about bees. Honk. What? Oh, you're like Hobo. I was like, who is Hobo? Is he a streamer, you know? Honk. Honk is doing a bee only run. Firstly, I didn't even know. Oh, actually, no, I did know that he plays Stardew. I didn't know like he was like actually interested in Stardew though. That makes me really happy. also, we were just talking about how good beehives are in Stardew. So, but the thing is, you can't do a bee only run until you reach a certain level. So, what did he do to get to the level to get the beehives? I am Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths, mediary between physical and ethereal, or ethereal, I guess it depends where you're from. Master of the 7 elementals, keeper of the sacred you get the point. I do like Rasmodius. Again, I said, if I were to cast, if anybody's watched my video on who I would cast for Stardew Valley, or it wasn't me, but what people voted on for the wizard, for me, would either be Matt Berry or Jack Black, one of those two. And you, that British Mo, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. He got chickens or something, collected eggs and slept and did that for 3 weeks. That is amazing. He just came out of nowhere. He doesn't normally play. I love that though. I love him so much. Tell him I love him and that I say hi. Here, I'd like to show you something. Behold! It's the rat. He's holding a Junimo captive. You've seen one before, haven't you? Gollum. And they call themselves Junimos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. Don't know why I keep doing this with my hand, but it gives me the wizard vibes. I'm not sure why they've moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. Blah, blah, blah. You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language. Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I'll return shortly. Badass just teleporting. Whoa. I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. Okay, guys, let me tell you a funny story about this note, okay? So when me and Biscuit Tin first played the game, right, we didn't know anything about the game. We didn't know what kind of game it was. We read nothing about it. We just saw it was on sale and we saw it was a co-op game, so we bought it, right? So the first time we get presented with that Junimo note, right, and all of the nonsense Junimo writing, and do you know what we did? We sat down and code broke it. Tan sat there and was like, okay, the most common letter is E, and then she like worked out all of these, and then we're like, oh, maybe that one's a this, maybe this, and we deciphered the note, right? Because it is actually like each letter does, you know, correspond to an actual letter, and we sat and we deciphered the whole note. We spent ages doing that, and then the next day we got to here and we just got the cutscene that does it for us, and we were like, so we didn't even need to do that. We're a couple of fucking idiots, but you know what? It was so good though. We felt so good about ourselves. We're like, yeah, damn, like, we worked this out. Yeah. We were like, there's probably something we have to get later in the game. We're like, no, we'll work it out for ourselves. We did it. Literally next day. Literally the next day. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. We fucking worked all of that out. I say we, but it was mostly her. I was busy farming. But there you go. This is why I loved playing this game with Tan. Honestly, I think if I had come into Stardew Valley, I'd never done farming sims before, right? But this is an RPG disguised as a farming sim, but that's not the point. I'd never done anything like this in the past. And I think had I come into it not with Tan, I wouldn't have got very far in it at all. But playing with her made me play this game and then develop my love for the entire genre of game, which I never would have ever done before. So yeah, it's incredible. Town was here earlier, Rach. James Bond climbs around the whole building only for the back door to be open. Precisely. We have ads about to start in about 30 seconds, guys, on Twitch. Just so you know. We're just going to watch this cutscene. Yeah, she was here. I mean, she's lurking right now. She's watching Ginny and Joja, because we've been talking about Ginny and Joja. Now it's time to get high. One with the forest. What do they mean? Aha! Come here. Feels wrong to not have my... No, shush you. Don't you sub anything. You stop it right now. You stop right there. You need to save your dollarinos. I had to stop all my YouTube subs. I only have... Now, my only YouTube sub is Bim, and my only Twitch sub is Rach. I had to stop all the other subs. It's like money, man. Money is like tight in this world. Do you know what I mean? My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Here.
Do you watch ads?
No, I do not.
Have you watched ads?
No, I have not.
You're a beautiful viewer, a beautiful viewer. Will you watch ads?
Maybe.
Oh, when will you watch ads?
Here. Drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. And this is where we throw up. Oh, kind of. We get high. I don't know what he's doing. Is he crying or something? But the point is, now he's going to be able to read Junimo writing. You've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. Bitch, I was able to do it before because I had the power of biscuit tin. Awesome. Now we've met the wizard. Predicted your arrival a long time. However, fate is ultimately in your hands. Fuck yeah, now. Exactly. Are we done? No, 1 minute. 1 more minute of ads. We're not going to do much anyway. We're going to make some more copper bars is what we're going to do. What do we upgrade first? Should we go axe or pickaxe? I'm going to say axe. I want to focus on foraging for a while, I reckon. I feel the need to forage. It is like speaking to me. We're going to smelt these last 2 copper bars. So annoying, we're 1 copper away from the 5 bars we need to upgrade, but we don't have the money anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We'll get the money once the potatoes are done though. And I mean, we have other things we could sell. I'm just refusing to sell them right now. Oh no, we will get all 5 bars. No, we're fine. Hello everybody, welcome back from your ads. we got high. We can now read Junimo writing, and we're just finishing off smelting 5 copper bars. There we go, 5. Thanks for the update. You're welcome. Right, so the next job, we're going to chop down this annoying tree. It's one that's been bugging me for some time. All the mishmotes. The mishmotes. I love the mishmotes. Okay, I'm starting to feel exhausted. It's fine, it's 6 PM. That's a good time to go to bed. This day is done now. So we'll be playing about one more day in game before we have to end the stream, as it is getting late. I got about 7 or 8 gifted subs this week. That's amazing. I haven't got any, but that's because I've not been in any streams really this week. I've been too busy work-wise, and then after work I've been like with Mini Mo, and then I've been working late because Mrs. Mo was away. So I was basically put Mini Mo to bed. I had to stop work early every day, go pick up Mini Mo from school, hang out with her, put her to bed, and then work late. So it's been a busy week. Shasta is already here. Yes, Shasta is already here. How you doing, sis? Welcome back. Have you eaten? I love it when Shasta and Rach get to both be here at the same time. It like never happens because of time differences. But it's very exciting. It's only then bested by when JDP is here as well. Life is cruel. Time zones suck. So, right, Spuddy, you know about space, right? So, here's the thing. Right, here's my question, I guess. When... Oh, this is full. The distance, the communication distance, as per the movie The Martian, but also scientifically, the communication distance between Earth and Mars is like 8 minutes, right? There's like an 8 minute delay. If you send a message, right, it's going to be like 8 minutes to get there, and then a response will be about 8 minutes to get back, right? That's just kind of like how it is. Afsa, hello. Oh my god, I forgot you were streaming today. Hi, how are you doing? I liked your most recent post about your cozy desk setup. It was very nice. We're just doing a little bit of cleaning, some relaxation in the old Stardew. And there's Grandpa's note. Wait for my return on the dawn of your 3rd year. Look to the western skies. As the sun rises on the 5th day, look to the east. Just mixing up 2 IPs there just for your fun. I posted the Man to Sleep. Oh, did you? Oh my goodness, I need to check it out. What did you think of it? It can be 8 to 20 minutes, I think, depending on the Earth-Mars orbital positions. Okay, that's what I was going to ask. I was going to say, is it always 8 minutes depending on like where the Earth is facing and where you are on the Earth and Mars, etc., and the orbit, right? Because in the movie it's like, oh, it's 8 minutes, but I'm like, was it 8 minutes just because of that point in time, right? It must be different at different times. What is the difference in times? You already answered my question. Thank you, Spud. I want to walk around. Yeah, Afsa, did you like it? I want to know. I mean, I should just go and watch it. I will. I've not actually used it, but it looks good. I got the cooling sleep mask because I suffer really bad allergies. So I use it with my allergy flare. Oh, I really want to know like how you find it. Because I have trouble sleeping, so I didn't need one. But it was really cool that I was able to like recommend other people. There's no battery in it. Okay. Yeah, how you go? Thank you. Right, for the rest of this day, we're going to go around collecting forager bubbles. Not chickens. Just 1 second, sorry. I just have to check. My messages have stopped loading on this machine. 1 second. I think they're okay here though. Yeah, okay. No, they're fine. They're fine. I got it. I'm all good. Right, let us carry on. Dog is happily asleep. Hey, I was doing my nightly rounds and noticed that your first parsnip was ready. Congratulations. Thanks, mate. Let's go see the doctor, shall we? Oh, the doctor's not even here. Doctor? Oh, hello. I know you. Don't tell anyone, but I snuck into the old community centre last night. I think it's haunted. Yeah, interesting. Oh, you know what we can do, actually? As we are here, and it's early enough in the day, we can probably get that amethyst and give it to the museum. I finally unlocked the mystery cave and Mr. Key's walnut room. Yes, yes. Oh man, that is like the next level, right? That's like that's now when you're getting into perfection territory now, Afsa, because now you know how far you are to perfection, which is very exciting. Getting those golden walnuts though, oof. Like, I hate it. I hate it every single time. But now in 1.6, you can at least pay a parrot for them, so that's good. But geez, yeah, you see, this is what I mean. Like, it's worth just paying the bird because it is so annoying. And honestly, there are some you just cannot find without the wiki. Like, it would be impossible to find it without the wiki. But all my money just went, yeah, it does. I found them all multiple times. Abysmal. Not a single piece in the entire collection. Oh, Gunther, I'm sorry. Why are you jumping? What's this? You found something? Let me see it. Don't ask me why he sounds like a terribly accented Confederate soldier. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. I was so annoyed. I got right before the door of the forge. I accidentally walked myself up. No! I've done that. I've done that before. Oh, that is frustrating. I got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? That accent was something. Hey, look. And suddenly Mo is from New Orleans. Listen, look, mate, I don't know anything. But, you know, I'm just saying that it could be this.
I'm that British Mo. Hello, bruv. Would you like some candy floss grapes?
I'm that British Mo and I play video games. I play D&D on the weekends with my friends. Would you like some candy floss grapes?
So just putting it out there, it could be that. Oh, and even better is Rachel's impression of your impression of me. Is I'm that bitch Mo. I love you, Shasta. I love you more than words can even describe. Oh yeah, Sheriff Caulfield. Well, no, you have. I linked you to it. I'm sure I have. I linked you the video. We can make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows? If you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. Absolutely. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Confederate soldier. Chicka-ba-ba-bum. Done. Archaeology is done. You saw that, man. It said archaeology done. Bow. Love you. I don't remember this. You don't remember this? Probably because you skipped the cutscenes all the time, innit? I'm here, so I might as well say hello to Cunt. I mean Clint. Oh, sorry. Someone was saying somebody worse than Pierre and Demetrius. It's this guy. Right, who is worse? This mofo. Don't you have work to do? This guy. Oh my god. If I could kill him, I would. No, Gooba, I don't remember Rachel's impression. I'll find it for you, don't worry. What are you doing behind the bush, buddy? Huh? What are you doing behind this bush? Have you read the note in Clint's bedroom before? I think I have. The one about Emily, right? Yeah. The guy's a top-notch creep. Oh mate, we can plant these carrots and then we'll have carrots. I need to eat food before I can plant carrots, so I'll eat this dandelion. That should do the trick, maybe. Oh, hey guys. You are my first wife, Penny. I love her so much. Maru! I've yet to marry you. Am I having fun on the farm? Yes. Well, that's good, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ah, Evelyn. Granny, you're so sweet. It's nice to be so close to the sound of the ocean. We hunted for seashells. Those were the days. And Jody. The MILF who... You know you want a piece of this farmer, but, you know, you got a PTSD husband, so what are we going to do about that? I'm taking the day off for marriage. If I don't spend any time outside, I'll go crazy. Plus, I don't want my legs to turn soft. Oh, it's okay. Hey there, mister. I hate you. You're one of the most annoying people ever. It's Sunday. Is Marnie open? It's always the question in Stardew Valley. Is Marnie open? Hello, we can talk to 3 people here. I do like Marnie. I just feel sad that she's in a relationship with another toxic fool. Jas isn't supposed to talk to strangers, and Shane, I don't feel like talking to anyone. This whole family's kind of messed up. Have I played Ghost of Tsushima? No, I haven't. And will you be playing Ghost of Yotei? I have not played these, so I don't know. The first video I watched of yours on YouTube, I had to put it on to watch while playing. I heard, "This is Clint, the local creep," and immediately subscribed. Oh, but it's true though, isn't it? That's the problem. It's so true. He is the local creep. Oh, Demetrius the local dickhead, Clint the local creep. It's just a town. I said it before. It's just a town of flipping idiots. Like, they're all terrible people. Mostly. Linus, Krobus. I mean, it's mostly the men that are terrible, right? The majority of the women are lovely. Leah's lovely, Penny's lovely, Maru is lovely, you know, Emily is lovely, Haley can be. After time, you get to know her and give her lots and lots of gifts. Then suddenly she's nice to you. Just like real life. Yeah, exactly. Just like real life. Spuddy's on it. Right, will I have enough emoji to plant? Yeah, and one more. But what about to water? Yes, baby! That is good time. There, my friends, we played 7 days of Stardew Valley. I'm surprised we even got that far. This is where we'll end it today because it's coming up to 11:30 and I need to stop. So let's see what we did. We got to level 2 in mining and we made a little bit of cash. Now, the question is, where do we go from here? Do you know what? I didn't get to do my new... BIM didn't show up today. Right? I can't believe that BIM didn't show up. Because if BIM had shown up today, he would have been able to hear this.
You cheeky little sausage, come here.
Oh, cheeky little sausage, come here. I love BIM so much. He was talking about me, so I was like, I'm allowed to clip that and use it without his permission. But he hasn't even showed up to stream today, so I can't even make fun of him for it. God damn it. Anyway, guys, fuck's sake, BIM, I know, right? Listen, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I've had an absolute blast. I will be moving next week. There will be no stream on Thursday. There will, however, be a my final stream from this abode will happen on Sunday when we've got D&D. So if you want to watch some D&D, I'll be hanging out with most of the Vag Jazzle crew. Shasta will be there. And we'll be playing Sunday the normal time. And then it will be a new house. So there'll be no streams for a week or so while I get things sorted out. And then we'll be in the new house and hopefully streaming again. Fingers crossed. I don't know when I get some furniture. My internet should be installed pretty quickly. It needs to be because I have to work from home. So I guess I will need furniture quite quickly. But it won't be like, yeah. I mean, you see, most of my cupboard is empty. Look, I've had to take out all the Legos. Look, guys, there's no Legos. There's no Legos left here. Just lots and lots of dice. Tons and tons of dice. You know, I was playing D&D with Minimo on the weekend. Last Sunday just gone. We played for 6 hours. I've prepared a new campaign for her. And she just didn't want to stop playing. And after 6 hours, when I was like, we have to stop, she was just bawling. She was just crying. It's like, I don't want to stop. So I took her out for pizza and then she loved it. So it was good. But yeah, we had an amazing, amazing time playing D&D. It was so much fun. Yeah, absolutely. Making D&D for a 7-year-old is just a whole different vibe. Like at the beginning, she was really shy because we play D&D. She has a character, but it's been a long time since we last played. So getting into it, she was like super shy. Emily, hi! I've never played D&D. Oh, it's really good after. It's so much fun. How are you doing, Emily? Thank you for the sub. Sorry I've been absent. Don't need to be sorry. I hope you're okay. We're just finishing. I'm going to tell my D&D story now. So you're all going to have to listen. So yeah, at the beginning, it kind of got her a little bit sort of like to get into it. Like she didn't want to talk and do much. So I did my classic. I jumped into it full swing, did all the stupid voices, made loads of different characters. kind of prompted for conversation, and it only took about 10 or 15 minutes of that, and then she was there. She was just zoned into the role play, and she was just, for her, it was real. It was absolutely real. She was playing it as if it was like real life. She was fully involved in every single character I was doing with different voices, and then she was just like, you know, I want to speak to that guy again, I want to go over there and speak to that guy again, and like, and the way she was doing it, like, she was she even, because the thing is, I had a plan set for her what to do, like where to go, because I had a rough idea. Because what had happened was, like, before heading out to the Stardew concert tonight, oh my god, so loading up on pain meds, holy shit, wait, had minor surgery today, so okay is relative. Fucking hell, Emily, oh my god, I hope you're okay, but you got pain meds, but then you're going to Stardew, god damn it. This is such a roller coaster of emotions for me right now. I'm super excited for you, but also super sad. So the thing was, yeah, what was I saying? So I had this idea, I had planned out kind of what, because, yeah, so what had happened was, I knew that I knew we were gonna have this day to play D&D. So a couple of weeks before, I asked her, I was like, when we do your campaign, like when we play D&D, what couple of things would you like to happen, or what would you like to see, or who would you like to encounter, or, you know, give me an idea of locations you would like to go to. So she was like, oh, I want to go to a cave that has like some bad guys inside, I want to go back to my hometown, stuff like this. I was like, okay, cool, like I will write this into the adventure. So I had this whole plan set out. Now the problem is, she's been playing Animal Crossing, and very recently in Animal Crossing she's discovered the notice board. And she learns now that notice boards have quests. So we are in a town, and she's at the inn, and after she does like the initial like conversation, finds out the information that she needs to about her hometown, about all the stuff, she was like, is there a notice board I can go to see if there's like anything that people have posted? I was like, fuck it, this is turning into The Witcher. So I had to like quickly scrabble together some missions and put them on a notice board for her. So then it's like, I was like, yeah, when you wake up in the morning, you'll be able to see the notice board. It's dark right now. So she's like, okay then. I was like, and we'll take a quick break for snacks. We've been playing for about an hour and a half. So in the quick break for snacks, I gave her a bunch of snacks. I was like, why don't you go play some Switch while I like just plan the next bit? And then I was like furiously writing out some quests for her to do. And then we did a werewolf quest that my kid is chaotic neutral, by the way. She is a fucking murder hobo, and yeah, she just like doesn't care. She's just like, kill it with fire, everything, kill it with fire, doesn't matter. She's a druid, but she has no love for animals. She's just like, giant rats, will kill them all. And then I'm like, do you really have to kill them? She's like, I guess I have to kill them, but can I make them work for me? I was like, I guess you could ask them. Like, well, hey, whatever. Hey, Mistia, how you doing again? Ready what I'm scheduling. Oh, that's so annoying. Anyway, so like father, like daughter. Hey, listen, look, apple doesn't fall far from the tree, eh? Okay, this is where we're at in life. So anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of our day, right? End of our day. So let's see where we're going, because there's got to be some people around, right? There's got to be. Who we got to see? Let's find out. Lou's playing World of Warcraft, and Ali is crafting. What's Ali crafting? Ali's stream hasn't started yet. But Emma's playing Claire Obscure. Expedition 33. I need to head to bed. Alright, Red, take care. Bye-bye. Or maybe we won't raid. Maybe today we just say goodbye. Yeah, I don't feel like talking. My voice is already tired. Ooh, I'm going to start playing Expedition 33 as well. I say I start. I'm still going through all the extra Hollow Knight stuff. I completed Hollow Knight, but now I'm like going back and getting all the collectibles. I'm really loving it. I don't want to stop playing it. I'm really loving it so much. And then I'm going to play No Rest for the Wicked again, because, oh my god, what a game. What a flipping game. I'm trying to get into the creator club for No Rest for the Wicked. So Thanks, everybody. Take care. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you, YouTube, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Twitch, everybody, for being here. We will continue this Let's Play when I'm back again after my move. Episode 2. Until then, good night all, and have a wonderful rest of your week. See you Sunday if you want to watch us play D&D. Okay, bye-bye.